Shoot your shot on Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's right, Prize Picks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks make every dunk, every dime, every board more exciting. So don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports pick. It's peak basketball season and you already know, more points, more threes, more assists. It's go time, baby. Find your community on Prize Picks. With new social feed features, you can share Prize Picks with your friends and copy lineups from winners with a single click. Copy lineups you like or use them as inspiration for your own picks. You can even follow Prize Picks partners like us and tailor fade our picks with just one click. Get in on the action at Prize Picks is now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just download the Prize Pick app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc. There's my partner and co-host, Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And the third member of the Big Three, a 7-time NBA All-Star, a Little Rock, Arkansas native, a University of Arkansas alum, known as ISO, Joe Johnson. Joe,
slow
what do you do?
motion, baby. What's happening?
Oh, slow motion better than no motion. Just
Man.
stay in motion. Hey, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Each and every one of you, each and every one of us at the Nightcap family would like to thank each and every one of you that have subscribed, that watch, that have talked about, that have watched us, that have retweeted something that we've done, because none of this at Nightcap is possible without you. You make this possible. Ocho and I and Joe can tell stories all we want, but if no one is watching, if nobody's laughing, if nobody's entertained, informed, or educated, it doesn't mean anything. So we sincerely thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So thank you again for your support. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by Laportier, head over to LaportierCognac.com if it's currently unavailable in a state or city near you. It is a premium VSOP cognac, the smoothest, best tasting VSOP cognac on the market. Just try it. Compare it against other cognacs you may have had or you're looking to try. I guarantee you, Shea by Laportier is the smoothest, best tasting cognac on the market. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley helped the Cavaliers hold off the Hawks 122-116. Donovan Mitchell scored 31 points. Evan Mobley almost had a 20-20 game. He had 22 points and tied a career high with 19 rebounds. James Harden chipped in with 21 points. The Cavs have won 4 straight and 7 of 8. Cleveland, 51-29, can finish no lower than 4th place in the Eastern Conference. And they're currently a half game behind the Knicks for 3rd. The Hawks have dropped have dropped their last 2 after winning 4 straight. They're 1 game ahead of Toronto for the 5th seed, but only 1.5 game in front of Orlando to avoid the play-in. Eastern Conference, I don't know if you guys can see it, but Detroit is comfortably in front. They're 3.5 games in front of the Celtics, so they're 58-22. The Celtics are 54-25. The Knicks are 51-28. The Cavaliers are 51-29, hence the half game back. The Hawks are 45-35. Toronto is 44-35. The Magics are 44-36. The Sixers are 43-36. Charlotte is 43-37, and the Miami Heat are 41-38. Joe, what's going on with your Hawks?
Oh man, we just had a little bump in the road, Unc and Ocho. I thought we played a great game tonight. We scored enough points. Great playoff ball game, great playoff atmosphere. We just couldn't come up with the win, man. I thought we had a lot. We had, 7 guys in double figures. So it was a pretty good game. I thought we was actually going to pull away. You know, we were playing great ball at one point, and then, Donovan just kind of took over the game. But I think if we end up playing the Cavs, if the Hawks end up playing the Cavs in the playoffs, it'll probably go 7 games, fellas. I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Joe, you mentioned you had 7 guys in double figures, all 5 of your starters. Nikhil Alexander-Walker is still playing
Ooh.
unbelievable, 25 points on 10 of 19 shooting. But you got 30 off the bench for 30 minutes. Kaminga gave you 11 of 20, 24
Yeah.
points. When you get that kind of offer production, I mean, you shot 48% from the floor. Um, You're right there with the rebounding. You got to. Those are the games, Joe, and we've seen this before. Last couple of games is that you guys have a lead because you led a lot of this
Yeah.
game, and then like you said, Donovan ended up taking the game over late in the ball game. But these are the type of games. These are actually playoff type games because these are the type of games that you're going to be involved with more times than not. The likelihood of your starters being out midway through the third quarter or to sit the entire fourth quarter, that's not going to happen very often. You might get one of those games. If you're fortunate enough to make it all the way through the NBA Finals, you might get
Yeah.
one game where your starters get the rest for the
All right.
entire fourth quarter. Other than that, it's going to be clutch time, possessions matter, turnovers matter. And so I think that and I know the Falcons had the Hawks had this great
Yeah.
stretch, Joe, where they had won like 12,
Mm-hmm.
13 in a row. The last thing that you want to do is kind of like tail slide going
Yeah.
into the
Yeah.
playoffs. You want to kind of keep that same momentum going. You don't want to win 13 and then lose your last 4 and then get into the playoffs and find yourself, you was probably right there at the 4th seed and now all of a sudden you find yourself in the play-in. That wouldn't be good for the
Nah, I
Hawks.
think we're gonna pick it up. You know, understanding what's at stake and where we're at in the standings and how close and tight of a race it is. I think we'll pick it up. Look, Jalen Johnson he ain't gonna go 4 for 16 every night. He,
0 for
oh,
5 from
he
3.
he didn't have a great game, but we were still in the game to where we still had a chance to win. He fouled out. He fouled out. Daniels fouled out. So I think we can take some positives from this. Now, is Cleveland a great team? Yes, they have 2 games, actually
Yeah.
3 game changes. Uh, uh, in Harden, Mobley, and Mitchell. So it's gonna be tough
Hmm.
to beat them, but I think we got the squad that can do it. Like I said, I think if we end up playing the Cavs, I do think this will be a 7 game series because it's fairly even. If you really pay attention to the game, uh,
Hmm.
I thought the Hawks mucked it up on the road. We just couldn't come up. We just couldn't come up with the big plays down the stretch to get us over the hump. But we had guys who stepped up. Look, Kaminga played a hell of a game. I thought Gabe Vincent came
He
in and
did.
gave us some great minutes as well. And that's what you need.
He was
You're
due
gonna need a
because
collective
the
team
last
effort, bro, for to be able to win on the road in the playoffs. You got and to be a great playoff team, okay, Ocho, you have to win games on the road. You're gonna have to win at least one
yeah.
game on the road.
Yeah, especially if you don't have
There you
home court.
go.
Now, if you have home court, you can just win all your home games and
Yeah.
be straight. But when you do that, you have no margin forever because if somebody you mess around and have an off shooting night and
Mhm.
somebody gets you and you're not a really good road team because you're right, Joe. At some point in time, look at OKC. They had to win a
Yeah.
game on the road.
Yeah. Mhm.
They against it. Think about it. Against
Yeah.
Denver, Denver got a game. In order for them to keep it going, they had to go steal a game back. I think Indiana. I think Indiana stole
Yep.
a game from them. They had to go to Indiana and steal a
Yeah.
game back. So you're absolutely right. Great teams. Look, you're not going to be up here
Nah.
all the time, no matter how rowdy your crowd are, no matter how much you love playing at home. You're going to have a
Yeah.
slip up, but you're going to have to find a way to win a game on the road. And so the Hawks, like you said, Jalen Johnson did not play well. They had a couple of guys that had 12 points, and those are guys, like I said, Walker's been playing
Oh
out of his
man.
mind. You got 24 plus points from Kaminga, who played unbelievable off the bench. You got 37 bench points. Joe, when you get that kind of production, because you're not used to getting that kind of production, you got to
Man,
capitalize,
you
man.
do.
You got to
I agree.
capitalize.
I agree. And I know uh our coach, he does a great job. He does a great job in making adjustments. And yeah,
Yeah,
Coach
Quinn.
Quinn, he does a great job in making adjustments. So we still got a few games left. I don't want us to get
Yeah,
in that play in, so we need to take care of business here at home Friday. I think we play here. I actually think we play Cleveland again. Yeah,
yeah.
so that's gonna be a hell of a game. That's gonna be like a game 7. That's gonna be playoff atmosphere, and I'm looking forward to that,
Mhm.
man. It should be a fun one.
You want to stay in the 5 spot, and hey, guess what? And play Cleveland in the first round, 4-5 matchup.
Right.
But Quinn Snyder, you know how to. Hey, look here, you coach Donovan Mitchell for a number of years. You know how to
Yeah,
deal with him, and you know what he's more than
there you
capable of
go.
doing. So you better find. Hey, you better turn his
Yeah,
light out. Because if you don't, we've seen him score 70 in a game. We've seen him have playoff games where he get 57. Him and Jamal Murray going back and forth. He
yeah,
gets 57.
yeah,
Jamal comes back
yeah,
with a 50. He comes back with a 50 piece. Hey, he's a guy that can get
yeah.
red hot. Ocho,
Mhm.
what the hell you doing?
You can't hear me?
I hear you now.
Oh yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here just
Yeah,
agreeing with
yeah.
y'all.
Hey, listen,
Hey,
listen.
where's
You
go
look
ahead,
at
Joe.
Mobley. You look at Evan Mobley. I mean, hell, Unc, he had 19 rebounds, 22 points. My thing is when you play Cleveland, you got to cut one of them big three off. Like, okay, James Harden
Yeah.
may get his, Mitchell may get his, but you can't let Evan Mobley, be a game changer like he was tonight. You can't
Right.
do it.
Yeah, you gave up 30. You gave up 31 to Mitchell. You gave up 21 to Harden. James didn't shoot well. Mitch was
Yeah.
sensational. Mitch was 12
Yeah,
of
he turned it
19.
on.
So yeah. And you got Evan Mobley was 8 of 15. And like you said, Joe, he gave you 22 and 19, almost a 2020 game. And then you got Jared Allen. You know Jared Allen's going to
Yeah.
be efficient because all he's going to do is rim run. He's going to get lobs. He's going to get putbacks. He's going to get tip ins. So you're not really running an offense for him, but you got to keep him off the
Man,
board.
I just
And I thought, go ahead, Joe.
I just feel like the Hawks, I feel like we got more talent in Cleveland. Like we got more guys who we can depend on that's gonna play pivotal minutes and play huge in those minutes versus Cleveland. Cleveland gonna rely on Donovan and Harden to carry the load.
Yes.
You know Evan Mobley,
Yes.
he gonna give you a 10-point game, 8 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna
Yes.
be doing it like this every night.
Yeah, I don't expect that. I don't expect that either. I think the question is, Joe, is that and plus we know Harden has his playoff
Yeah.
hiccups. He's had them everywhere he's been. Even when he was the sixth man at OKC, go back and look at that game. Look at some of those games that he had against Miami. Go back and look at Houston. Go back and look at Philly. We've seen him have a 50-point game and go crazy against Boston. And then you're like, bro, what the hell happened?
Right.
So and he has the record for the most turnovers in a postseason game, which is I think
Yeah.
it's 14, 12 or 14. So we know what James Harden. There's a great chance that he'll have one of those games that leaves you scratching your head. You like, God damn,
Yeah.
Harden, I don't know what the hell happened to you tonight. He has one of those games, and he's had one of those games everywhere he's been. There's not one stop on James Harden's resume where he hasn't had at least one of those games in the postseason that you like, God dang.
Yeah. And I think when you look at Quinn, he ain't gonna let James just play free like he was tonight. I know he missed a lot of shots, but it's gonna be a lot of trapping,
Yeah.
making him get that ball up, and we're gonna make some of these other
Yeah.
guys make some plays versus versus letting James go one-on-one, let Donovan go one-on-one. We're gonna see what some of these other guys can do. You know what I mean?
Yes. I think the problem that you run into, like, okay, you give the ball up. Now you do realize he's probably gonna give that ball up. He's probably gonna give that ball up to Mitch. Now, Mitch, you come to trap Mitch, he's gonna swing it to one of those bigs. Now you got to dunk by Mobley or you got to dunk by Allen. That's the problem because they're one of the few teams that play traditional. They
Yeah.
play two bigs. They basically play
Yeah.
two 7-footers, Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Only OKC really plays like
Yeah.
that now. Them in OKC, nobody else
Right.
really plays like that. Everybody else got guys that can play multiple positions. Those are two conventional bigs. They play 80s, 90s style basketball. And so the problem that you have, and it beats you
Yeah.
up on the glass
Yeah.
too. You got to be real careful because, like you said, Mobley had 19 tonight. You know Jared Allen is capable of giving you a 20-20 game, and he'll give you 20 points when you don't run not one offensive set for him. He'll get them on lobs, put back, and rim
Yeah,
run.
but they don't scare me though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, they're
No,
like
no.
the Cavs don't scare me. I feel like we'll take care of home court, whether we're the lower seed or not. And I feel like we can go in Cleveland and steal one. Yeah,
Steal one?
I think we can go in. I know we can go in Cleveland and steal one. This was a playoff game tonight, man. We were right in the game.
Yes.
We was up by 9, 10 points at one point. I looked up.
Yes.
I said, "Damn, how we get down by 9?" But we end up fighting back, getting back in the game. CJ I feel like CJ McCollum is going to be a guy who you're going to be able to rely on in the postseason, Unc and Ocho, to where if we do get a little flat and stagnant offensively, he's a guy who can go out and get it. He understands, who needs to touch the ball, where the ball needs to go, and being poised and patience, understanding he's been in these situations before and he thrives in them. And he knows, this is an important year for CJ because I'm sure, CJ would love to come back to Atlanta and play with the Hawks. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. So I look forward to him, having a huge playoff series against whoever we play in that first round.
But if you look at some of your key contributors that you're really expecting to give you valuable minutes, you look at Dyson Daniels. He was 5 of 11. CJ was 6 of 16. Jalen Johnson was 4 of 16. I need a little, because you did get great production out of Kongwu, you got great production out of Walk, and you got great production out of Kuminga. They shot a very high percentage. And for those guys, your key guys, to struggle like they struggle tonight, like you said, I don't expect Jalen Johnson, I don't expect CJ to have that kind of. Daniels didn't. I mean, he only took 11 shots. He's 5 of 11, so you can live with that. But I just think the thing is, like, CJ and Jalen Johnson, one of those guys is gonna have to shoot a higher percentage. You can't have two guys,
and
because Okongwu's getting dunked.
Yeah.
He did take two. He getting two, but he's a rim runner. He's a big that can run the rim. You can throw him lobs. Guys break down the defense and get to the hole and throw it up, and he can finish it for you. So it's not like you're just running a whole lot of sets for him. He's not a big that you run sets for. He's not Embiid. He's not Jokic. He's not Wemby. He's not a guy that you're actually running sets for. Bro, you got to get
but when, like you said, Jalen Johnson and CJ didn't play well today, Unc and Ocho. But look, man, we only lost by 6 points. It ain't like we got blew out by 20 or 30. You know what I mean? Then you at the drawing board like, damn, I don't know what we can do. We only lost by 6 points, and those guys didn't play great at all. So I don't expect that from them, come Friday night here in Atlanta. I bet you it'll be a totally different game.
Right. Well, it better be. Y'all going to behead y'all ass to the play-in. Cade Cunningham returned with a double-double as the Pistons routed the Bucks 137-111. Cade, 13 points, 10 assists in his return from injury. Cade hadn't played since sustaining a collapsed lung in a win against the Wizards on March 17th. He appeared comfortable playing 26 minutes in short stints tonight. Jalen Duren had 21 points, 9 rebounds. J.B. Bickerstaff kept all 5 starters under 30 minutes. The Pistons won for the 6th time in 8 games. Well, I mean, hell, he could have paid him under 25 minutes. He played the Bucks.
They in turmoil right now, ain't they? The
Bucks.
Yeah.
Hey, there ain't no more fear of the deer. People got the deer head on the wall. Don't nobody fear the deer no more. Hey, Joe, you remember the fear of the deer? Right. Bucks fans.
Hell,
well, y'all got Bullwinkle over there.
Cade didn't even have to play tonight. The way Pistons been playing, the Bucks got so much turmoil going over there. They didn't need Cade tonight, but I'm sure they tried to get him acclimated before the postseason starts.
Got to get him some run, man. You got to get him some run, Joe. You don't want that man going to the playoffs. Yeah. Man, that joker lungs will be on fire.
I already know. But they got so many. They similar to the Hawks too, because they got so many guys who they can throw at you in waves. You know what I mean? Guys who played pivotal minutes throughout the season because Cade was out. They were still able to still keep that number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So that lets me know, man, they got guys who can come off the bench and get to that chicken, Unc and Ocho. The Pistons gonna be tough, man. Sure. They hang their head on defense, and they got a game changer in Cade. They gonna be in good shape.
And you look, I think that a key for them, Joe, is that come playoff time, how consistent can Duncan Robinson and Hurd be shooting the 3? How consistent? Because we've seen Duncan Robinson catch fire with the Heat. We've seen Herder. We're at Rifle when he was in Atlanta. We've seen him in Sacramento, Chicago. So we know what he's capable of. Can they keep everybody honest from packing the lane? Because Cade's going to try to break down your defense. Now, if you try to, somebody send help, I'm going to kick it to one of those guys, and can they knock down the 3? But I agree with you. He's like, look, it ain't going to take much for us to beat them. They done quit. Let's go ahead and help them finish quitting. Let's jump on their ass early.
Mm-hmm.
And they trying to get a
Hey,
lottery pick.
listen.
Ain't no say they trying
But
to
if
get a
you the
lottery pick.
Pistons, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, that Hornets team, they scary, Unc and Ocho. And if
Oh my God.
if they get that A seed and you playing against the Pistons playing the Hornets,
Yeah.
hey man, I don't know if the Hornets can beat them, but I think they could. I think they'll make it.
They
They'll
There
scare the
you
hell
go.
out of them.
They'll make
Hey,
it very interesting.
hey, they make it 7
I
games,
don't
Joe.
know if they'll make it 7, Ocho, but I just like the Hornets, man, because they play great basketball. They play together, and if LaMelo can continue to play at this mega star level that he's been playing at for like the past month or two, man, they gonna be
Yeah.
tough to beat, bro. They got so many guys who can score the ball. They play the right way. They play hard. They gritty defensively. So they're a scary team. They are ascending. They've been ascending since about the new year, probably since about January, February. So they ain't no team who you want to see, bro. I watched them play against Boston the other night. I think it was last night, if I ain't mistaken. And they had control of the whole game and end up losing, in that second half. But for the most part, man, they can hang with anybody.
The way they shoot the three, they gonna get a bunch of them up. And in that stretch that you was talking about, Joe,
Yeah.
that 2 months, a lot of them was falling. You go back and look, and they were 20 of 43. They was 25 of this, and I was like, well, damn, because you got Melo can go get you 30 on a given night. Knipple can
Miller.
go give you 30 on a given night. Miller, you got Miles, you got Bridges. So you got
You
guys
got what's
go.
my guy coming off the bench from Chicago?
Kobe White.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got guys. They like you said. I don't know if they can beat them, but they can scare the hell out of them. They go like, damn, I sure wish we didn't have to play them in the first round. And they're just young enough and naive enough to not know any better. And
There
beat
you
the hell
go.
out you.
There you go. Because see, when you don't understand the magnitude of the games, because you rely on a few rookies, you know what I mean? Like anything can happen, bro. Like, look, I love Con Knipple. He ain't just no spot up 3-point shooter. I seen him go
No,
off.
no, no. He
I
can get
seen
taken
him
up the
go off the
bounce.
dribble, shoot the midi, get to the basket. Like they got a lot of guys, man, who can beat you in many different ways. The Hornets have been a fun team to watch.
They have. But I'm glad to see Cade back. I think it might be a little bit too late. I don't think he's going to be able to qualify for any of the awards. He's out damn near. He last played. He got injured against the Wizards on March 17th, and here he is coming back today. It's the 8th, so he's a couple of days. Basically a couple of days short of being out a month.
Yeah.
And so I think he's probably missed too many games to be, because I think he's going to be he was going to be a first or second team All NBA
no
selection.
question.
Now that's out of the equation, and what that does, Ocho, and guys, we're going to have probably two guys that miss it. Cade and
Hell,
Luka.
Ant-Man gonna miss it too.
Ant-Man. So that's three guys. So guess what that does, guys? That brings somebody that wasn't going to make it. That moves somebody from second team to first team. Somebody from third team to second team. And that takes three guys that weren't going to make it. They're going to make it. And guess what that does? That puts them in line for a max or a super max contract.
Hey, what a talk.
So here's the thing. NBA, while you tried to do one thing, clean up something on one end,
you make it dirty
you
on
effed it
the
up
other.
on the back end. Because guess what you did? You're going to have guys that probably are just like fringe players that they're going to have an all-NBA selection on their resume. And all NBA selections, that means, guess what? I'm in line for a max and a super max contract. So while you hurt somebody, while you might have hurt a Cade or a Luka or Ant-Man, because they're already playing on that number, and I'm sure they'll next year they'll be able to play and get right back there. But you're taking guys that might not be an all NBA selection again. And guess what? Don't matter. I got this one on my resume.
That's all that counts. That's all that counts. Because when we go to the negotiating table, I got this in my back pocket. Now what you gonna tell me? You gonna have to run that little bread. You got to run that little bread, Ocho.
Well, I don't know what you think, but this is what I know. What I know is that one of those three all-NBA, so that basically said I'm a top 15 selection.
Yeah. Right.
So guess what? Somebody was going to be 16, 17, 18. All of a sudden, is going to be 13, 14,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So now you get to add that extra year. Now you get to add 50, 60 million dollars in the fifth year.
Yeah.
So NBA, I know you tried to do all good, but no good deed goes
Man.
unpunished.
Man. It's
Hey,
some guys looking at it right now. I'm talking about they like, ooh wee, I know I'm next in line. I'm gonna make third team now. Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're in the money. We're in the money.
Hey, it's a good thing for those players that are fringe players that might not ever have the opportunity,
Yep.
to be first or second team all NBA selections. Where you get to that bag,
Hey.
man.
Hey. Hey Joe, y'all remember
Yeah.
Players Club? With what's it called? He came in there and said, hey, Uncle Lou here. Luka. Money.
Hey, what about trading places? Mortimer, we're back.
And that's how it goes.
We back.
The fight between Giannis and Milwaukee over playing time just got a little bit more complicated. As it turns out, the real money on the line is that nobody's talking about publicly until now. Multiple sources said the Bucks' decision to sit Giannis Antetokounmpo cost him significant bonuses in his Nike endorsement contract that would have been triggered if he played at least 41 games. That adds a lot of context behind Greek Freak's insistence on playing despite the team wanting to shut him down for the remainder of the season. The truth comes out. It just isn't about competitive pride. It's because he literally and financial incentives in a shoe contract. Milwaukee decision is costing him. I think it's twofold.
Yeah.
I believe, obviously, man, bro, they might add some extra years at 10, 15, 20 million dollars. Second, who's on his team?
Yes,
His
sir.
brothers. Now, what are the likelihood? Pat Riley, let's just say for the sake of argument to appease Ocho, Joe, the Heat trade for him. What do you think the likelihood is Pat Riley say, you know what, I want the two brothers too? What do you think the likelihood is that, Ocho?
Hey, and knowing Pat Riley, it ain't good, huh?
Okay.
I'm just being honest with you. Unless Pat decides all of a sudden out the blue, change his ways,
sir.
Uncle Joe, what you know he's not gonna do because he stuck to his guns since hell for how long now? And I don't think
since he was the head coach of the Lakers.
Hey, listen, if he didn't buzz for the king, he not buzzing for the Greek.
He gonna have to get his ass in line like everybody else. Hey, look, we trading for Giannis. Your damn brothers and them, they gonna have to figure it out. But they ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Get G League, here they come.
Hey, you know what's funny is when I think about the NBA and I think about the power that the players have. One of the few organizations where the players have the power, not the the owners of the GM, or the head coaches, is if Giannis say, hey, if I say I'm healthy and I want to play, hell, he should be able to. You would think the way they operate, hell, I'm gonna put my uniform on and I'm going in the starting lineup no matter what y'all say, no matter what y'all think.
No, they didn't. Now you insubordinate. Now I'm gonna take some more. I'm gonna take your money from you. Is that what you want? Conduct detrimental to the team.
Yeah.
That what you want?
Nah.
Yeah.
At least Joe. Right now, you know this. He getting his bread. You do something like that. Now I gotta take conduct detrimental to the team. Yeah. And them checks, Ocho. Them checks probably like $300,000-400,000 a game.
Man,
is that really what you want?
I know what they're looking like now. Well, you ain't got to tell me twice. But
yeah, I'm gonna
go. Now
y'all doing me wrong, but I'm gonna sit on over here.
Yeah, but listen, huh? Listen, you sitting over there, you're obliging with what they want, but now you're messing up my shoe money. My shoe money add up too.
You messed up my season by talking about you wanting to be traded.
Right.
You messing up my money. You messing up my leverage, my ability to trade you.
Right.
You see what you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even swap ain't no swindle. You mess up your trade value, I mess up your money. We both got something messed up.
Yeah.
Hey, it's funny. You know what? Now that you said it like that, that's probably exactly how they think.
Well,
yeah, of course.
It's exactly how.
Well, the thing is, it's protocol, fellas. They just because you say you healthy, man. Like I said before, you got to show us something in practice before we just throw you out there on the floor. You know what I mean? And I think Giannis has. He hasn't been one to, cooperate when it comes to like playing 2-on-2, 3-on-3 to prepare to gauge and lead up to him getting out there playing 5-on-5. He just feel like shit. I'm healthy, so just put me out there. I'm gonna put up numbers, and they ain't willing to do it for a number of reasons. Because look, you put him out there and he get hurt, then what, Unc and Ocho?
Oh yeah,
Season ended.
Right.
Like they ain't trying to deal with that.
And what have we had over the last couple of years?
Yeah.
Those calves.
Injuries.
Calves lead to what?
Yep.
Achilles.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not going to do that. You're not really going to suppress the market. But here's the thing: what we're talking about, Ocho. He says he wants to play. We took your word when you said you was hurt and you couldn't play. We took your word for it. Now you want us to take your word for it and say that you can play.
Right.
We didn't question you.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, you see, and everybody knows I'm pro players, but sometimes when you start to own a business, you have to look at things from a business standpoint.
Right.
And so that's what I'm like, okay, I can see. I can see what you're talking about. So all these concessions that they've made, I'm a firm believer, is that nobody is going to love you like your original, the team that drafted you. I had a conversation with a great wide receiver once, and he's like, Unc, man, I need to just leave. And I say, I'm going to tell you this, and it's going to be your decision, and I'm never going to steer you wrong. I say, yeah, you can probably go, and you might win. I say, but they're not going to love you like they do where you are.
Man.
Because you're their own. They watched you come in, and they watched you grow in the community, and they watched you as a young man come into a full-grown adult man. They watched that. This other team, they're just going to be happy to have you. You're just going to be one of the other hired guns that they've had along the way. Nothing's going to be special about you, bro.
Nah.
He thought about it for a couple of days, like, man, you're right. So Giannis go and think he's going to be sweet. You think the Lakers love LeBron like they did in Cleveland? You think Miami love LeBron like they did in Cleveland? Or do they love Dwayne Wade? Or do they love Kobe? Or do they love Shaq? Huh? Or do they love Bam? Huh? Or do they love Alonzo Mourning?
Oh no.
Huh? See, that's what, and I don't think enough players think about it like that. It's like, man, I just need to go. Okay, fine. I'm never going to stand in the way of a person wanting to get his money, but just understand. And when they don't gravitate towards you like they did in your original location, you can't be mad. You just can't. You can't. Even though, and think about it, even though Lonzo was at the Hornets first.
Yeah.
He was at the Hornets first. People and for whatever reason, they're like, nah, Zoe Howard. He was not D Wade. He not Bam. That are OGs.
Yeah.
That's how it goes, man. So Giannis, wherever you go, and you might win a championship. I hope you do. They're not gonna love you like they did in Milwaukee.
Nah, they not. But I bet you Giannis is thinking like this, Unc and Ocho. He thinking, okay, I got 2 years left on my deal. But if they trade me this summer, then wherever I'm at, I can play. And then the next summer, I can get that 5 years versus.
You're going to get 4 because you got traded.
But I'm saying he'll get to play a full year wherever he got traded.
Yes.
So at the end of that season, they'll be able to offer him that big deal.
I think once you get traded, Joe, I think that is out. Look that up, Ash. Look that up. I think that's the thing. That's what they try to do because they want to keep you at the.
So you saying he can't get?
So that's why they can offer. That's why they can offer you that extra year, which is that 5th year at that max number.
Right. Okay.
Look that up, Ash. I think now, maybe if you stay because a lot of times you have to. I think Luka could only sign a 4-year deal. Now, once he plays, he can come back and get
because it's Luka got traded in his contract year, right?
No, I think he had another year.
Oh, did he?
Left.
So it'd be the same as Giannis. Giannis got okay. Okay.
Oh, they would have never let him get that. Oh no, because remember, that's what Milwaukee said. Milwaukee said, sign the deal or we trading you. We're not going to let you walk out the door like KD.
Nah.
That'd be foolish business.
Right.
You can never let a guy of that caliber get to the last year of his deal. Because if you do, he's done. It's done.
That's why they got it. That's why I think they gotta trade him this summer, fellas. They can't bring him back, considering everything that they're going through right now. I think Giannis is a little disgruntled. He probably will never come out and actually say it or demand a trade. But I can bet you behind the scenes they probably gonna be working when this season is over with to get him traded this summer for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
he gone. According to ESPN, Giannis is eligible for a 4-year, $275 million extension in October if he stays in Milwaukee. If he's traded during the offseason, he would need to wait 6 months from the trade date to sign the extension, which would be 4 years. Correct, Ash? Yes. So
So he gonna get it no matter where you go, then, huh?
I don't think you can. I don't know if he can get that. So if he waits 6 months after the trade and sign the extension, how much is the 4-year extension then? Because it's kind of what they try to do is kind of like what the NFL did, Ocho, because they didn't want the quarterbacks to leave. That's what the franchise tag was really envisioned. The key guys, the quarterbacks, your Bruce Smith, your Jerry's, your Emmets.
Right.
We want to keep those guys. So we'll pay you the average of the top 5. So what this is, the max, the super max, is basically to keep, because we can give you something no other team can. We can offer that 5th year. The other team, they give you 4. Now, if you want 4 years at 225, oh, that's good money. We can give you 5. We can give you 5 years.
But hey, depending on where he go though, he can make it up in off the court endorsements, depending on where he go, because this market's there, because Milwaukee ain't no huge market. So if he was was to go,
well, he need to get a Harley deal. He should have got a Harley deal.
Hey, I know one market he can go to. He'll make it up no matter what.
Them damn taxes gonna kick his ass though.
Ooh,
I forgot.
Oh, low. California even worse, 13.3%.
That's the only thing.
That's state. And when you kick in, that 36% at the Fed level, so they're taking 49% of your money.
Hey,
then you got to kick in FICA, your agent's fees, your attorneys. So when it's all said and done, that let's just say somebody getting $100 million, you down to probably like 47, 46. After taxes, after taxes, and you pay because they taking 3.5%. Your agent take 3.5%. Your financial guy got to get his cut. Come on now, Ocho. Whoa, you think I'm working for free? You ain't working for free. Hey, you and I both know we got managers, we got attorneys, we got agents. Hell, I've been paying money since '90. Well, my first couple of contracts, I ain't played nothing because I had my brother's agent. He's like, nah, he ain't making no money. You can't charge.
What you talking about? When you see all that money you having to spend out like that? Because I know exactly what you're talking about, attorneys and hey, but look, that's why, boy, that Florida, that Miami don't sound bad.
Yes,
don't sound bad, fellas.
Hey, they got a team. What else they got? They ain't got no taxes at. They ain't got no tax. We ain't got no team in Vegas yet. Does Tennessee got a team? Memphis?
What about Dallas?
Dallas, Houston,
Dallas. No.
I'm just trying to say where you have to look. Man, look here. I don't know if y'all noticed, but 13%, when you making that kind of money, you do realize 13%, if you making $50 million a year.
Hey, hold up, though. Hold up. Houston got some pieces over there, though. Unc and Ocho.
Yeah. Oh, I thought they got some pieces.
I'm saying,
they really got some pieces. They got some two-legged pieces. I mean,
you talking about the quarter pieces, the dime pieces.
Yeah, man.
I know exactly what you talking about. But they got some pieces. They if they underachieve this year, they could possibly get up off of and bring Giannis over there with KD.
Ooh. Oh, I still think they need a point guard. I think Van Fleet. I think they need Van Fleet. I think he's the missing ingredient. They need a point guard. They need a point guard.
They do, but it's gonna be some furniture moving this summer, fellas. I'm talking about. I think.
Yeah.
I know Bron just built that. I know he building that old however minutes.
$100 million in Brentwood.
But I can see Bron teaming up with some guys, bro.
Where at, Joe? What you think about?
Hey, look, I can see Giannis and Bron teaming up together.
Where at though?
Joe ain't gonna be in LA. But you know what? If I'm LeBron, man, I'm done chasing rings. I'm gonna go to a bad team because we've seen on a bad team what he can do.
Yeah.
As the number 1 or number 2 option, LeBron can still give you 25, 26 a night. Did you not see him on a bad team when he just played Sunday against
Yeah.
the Mavericks? He gave you 30. He gave you what? 30, 15, and 9.
It's just he needs some more ball handling duties, but he understand the role he's in right now with AR
Yes.
and Luka playing the way they've been playing. Like I said, because he started off the season slow, meaning he missed the first 15 games or so, and
Yeah,
they
he
were
missed. Yeah,
playing
yeah.
great. He just
Hmm.
put himself in to where he wasn't going to be disruptive. You know what I mean? He was going to be a
Yeah.
complimentary piece to those guys, and I think he's done a great job at that. But yeah, Unc, I agree with you. You put him on a team, I ain't saying necessarily to where he is the guy, but where he can handle the rock, make
Right.
decisions, make plays. Yeah,
Yeah.
he still got some ball left in him.
No worse than 2.
Yeah, no worse than yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he gonna get he'll give you the numbers that he gave you last year.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go back and look like when games where okay, Luka's out or a game where
Yeah.
AR is out, and now he has more responsibilities.
He gonna do his
Yeah,
thing.
yes. But I'm not surprised by this. The only thing is that Giannis kept trying to be sneaky about it. Oh, whatever my agent decides, I don't, bro. Your agent works at the behest of you. And he doesn't want the criticism with coming because he saw the criticism that LeBron got. He saw the criticism that KD got. He saw the criticism that some of these other guys got, and he doesn't
Right.
want that. So he wants to pretend he wants to throw the rock. We know you broke the window. I ain't do nothing. That's my agent. No, bro. Agents don't. Just like the same thing, Ocho, we talked about with Nico.
Yeah.
Okay, Nico, that fell on Nico. But the owner, Josh Dumont, threw the table
Yeah.
on him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Giannis leaving Milwaukee, I got no problem with it. So I don't want y'all saying, but so you got a problem? No, I don't. The only problem I got is that he won't stand up and he won't face the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want out.
You don't
I don't feel I can win here anymore. I don't think they can put the pieces around me. But everything that they've done over the last 4 to 5 years was at your bequest. They got rid of the coach. You think they did that without
no
Giannis blessing?
sir.
That man was second in the East.
Yeah. Yeah.
They went and got Dame. You think Giannis didn't sign up on that? They got rid of Holiday. They got rid of all those pieces. That was because of Giannis. That was Giannis's blessing.
Yeah.
You got to own it though, bro. It's okay. You're not the first to request a trade. You're not the first to move pieces.
Mm-hmm.
That comes along with the territory. You're a superstar. Superstars get certain privileges, and that's okay. But don't hide behind it, bro. Don't make it seem like they want to get rid of you. You know you've been asking for this for a minute, and they should have moved you last
Yeah.
year.
He don't want that.
They should have moved you last
He
year.
don't want that backlash, man.
No, he
But, it's,
doesn't.
but even with that, I still think he'll be all right. I mean, it's just part of it. It's part of being a megastar. Obviously, things ain't going right in Milwaukee. Man, you got to at least get you some pieces, get you some good pieces. And I think Milwaukee kind of trying to wait to this draft to kind of see who get what picks and who can really help
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean? Because we can trade Giannis, but we're gonna package you with these picks because maybe we can get a top 3 pick or a top 5 pick out this draft
Right.
to send Giannis off. Okay, that's a different story. You know what I mean? Now we bring in one of these young phenoms who can carry us for the next 10, 12, 15 years. So I think that's why they waiting.
Ocho.
Yeah.
I bring Ocho in. I do everything Ocho asks. I hire Chauncey. I hire his best. I hire Ryan. I give Doug a job. Things don't go right. Man, I've done everything Ocho asked me to do. Then when things don't go right, man, I can't make. Bro, I hired Chauncey. I hired Ryan. I hired Doug. And now things ain't going right. You want to dip. I done brought both of your damn brothers in. I got you a new coach. I got up off Holiday. I got up off of. But damn. You don't think, does Giannis think that we're that naive to think that he has that kind of leverage in Milwaukee? They held on to him because they don't want to trade him. They don't want to trade him, but they just know he's not going to sign, and I'm not going to let you walk out the door. and I don't mean to keep bringing KD up, but KD contract was up and it was well within his right to leave. But KD walked out the door and OKC ain't get a
They
damn
did.
thing. Let that sink in.
They didn't.
Some people say KD is a top 10. He's probably a top 15 player in NBA history. He
yeah.
walked out the door and they didn't get a thing for him. They didn't get Gatorade. They didn't get socks. They didn't get tape. They got nothing, Joe. They didn't get no iPad. They didn't get a projector. They didn't get jack.
Yeah.
You cannot let Giannis walk out the door like that, because if you do, you're ruined.
And Milwaukee knows that. They know that. That's why they refuse. I know they refuse to let that happen to their franchise, because they won't be able to recruit from that. It'll set them back, hell, 5, 7, even probably longer than that.
What got OKC was what did happen? Actually Kawhi. Because Kawhi going to the Clippers, wanting a veteran, someone that he knew, Paul George.
PG.
Oh, you want PG? What you got? Let me see what you got. I'm gonna need Shea, and I'm gonna need probably like 4 unprotected first-round picks. And Sam Presti, we know one thing: he can pick a player. He picked KD. He picked Russ. He picked Harden. He picked Ibaka. He picked Reggie Jackson. And look at what he's done. He's picked Chet. He's picked Jalen Williams. He picked Jalen Williams. Look at what he's done. He's got Lou Dort.
Yeah.
So now, what probably would have been purgatory for OKC, even though they're a small market, they right back here.
Yeah.
And they're going to be there for the foreseeable future.
They are, man.
Sometimes it's one move.
Change everything.
One move, it changed everything. And Presley's done a great job. But the linchpin was getting Shea. Once he got Shea,
yeah,
the foundation is strong. It's hard. The building to be strong.
Yeah. And you gotta hope, when you make these type of changes and you bring in a guy who you think has a great upside, you gotta hope he takes the game serious and he meets your standards or over delivers like Shea. I mean, hell, this man finna probably be a 2-time MVP.
Back to
won
back.
you a title. He won you a title, man. You had Westbrook and KD. Y'all made it to the finals, but y'all didn't win one. You get this kid.
Yeah. And Harden.
Yeah, and Harden. And you get
and Ibaka.
And Ibaka. You get this kid, and within 3-4 years, man, he done won you a title, and you're on the brink to win another one. So if you go back to back, oh my God.
Yeah. So basically, you got Shea in 2019, because was it 2019? Yeah, I think 2019, summer 2019.
Yeah,
you got it. Because Kawhi came from Toronto, and that was the domino that started this. We didn't know that a move over here would trigger something over there. Sometimes you have a tsunami because there's an earthquake that happened in the middle of the ocean. Man, look what this thing triggered. The Clippers getting Kawhi triggered a series of unfortunate events. And I'm not talking about Lemony Snickets. Y'all will catch up with that in a minute. But anyway, but that's what happened, Joe. So I don't fault Milwaukee. I'm gonna try to get as much as I possibly can, because the likelihood, think about it. You had Kareem. It took you 30 plus years before you got something comparable to Kareem. You had some really good teams now. I remember the Bucks was a really good team when they had Nelly. Don Nelson was their coach. They had who did they have? Lanier. They had Sidney Moncrief. They had Terry Cummings. Y'all remember Terry Cummings. Terry Cummings was
power forward, big body. Yeah.
Yeah, from DePaul. They had Brian Winters. They had some really good players.
They did.
Kareem and Giannis. And so normally when you lose a player like that, it's hard to ever get another one again. It's hard. And you're not like the Lakers where people want to come. Wilt retire, they get Kareem. And then you get Magic. And then Magic retire, you get Shaq and Kobe. And then get down. And here come LeBron. And now you got Luka. You see how everybody don't get it like that.
No.
Everybody don't
because that not only is it a big market, it's a great market in LA, and everybody want to play in LA, bro. I mean, let's keep it 100. Playing for the Lakers, I don't know about y'all, but growing up watching the Lakers play, the Lake Show, the Laker girls, things of that sort. Milwaukee don't have an attraction. They don't. So they're not gonna get no big time free agent. You know what I mean? So you do have to go through the draft, and hopefully you hit big. And
OKC.
Huh? Yeah, OKC. Develop well, develop your players. But when it gets to this point, to where I know Giannis is gonna move on, they know they're gonna move on from Giannis. You have to try to get great value from him. I don't know if you can get the same value, but you have to get a guy who you feel like, okay, in 2 years, he gonna be a superstar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you don't know. I'm saying Giannis, but Giannis is a different animal. But I mean, when they traded PG and all those picks, they like, man, OKC got took. They gave up PG, who was second in the MVP, third in the MVP voting 1 year. And now they're like, boy, hey, OKC really suckered the Clippers. That's what people are saying now. It went from the Clippers suckered OKC to OKC got one over on them.
It's because Shea over-delivered.
Dylan Brooks talked all that trash to KD just to immediately get his ankle broken. Take a look at this clip, guys.
This was nasty. He killed. Hold on. Did y'all see how when he caught the ball, he looked left like he was going toward the pick and he rejected real quick? Hell, Dylan Brooks didn't know what the hell was going on. That man stumbled twice. He touched earth twice. And he just calmly knocked down the midi. Hey, man, better watch who you talking to sometime. Yeah, Slim Reaper. He ain't playing no games out there. I like to see when dudes do, but I like to see when dudes talk stuff. I like watching Dylan Brooks play and his antics, him being emotional.
Yeah.
But, hey, man, sometimes they don't do nothing but turn some guys up, bro. It turns some cats up, man, to the point. Yeah, after the game, KD said that, Dylan Brooks ain't got no effect on his game. That's a lie. That man, hey, he made you go into that bag. Somebody go to talking to you, it'll make you pull out what you got.
Oh, yeah. And the funny thing about it, Dylan Brooks, he go at everybody, especially the better players when he competing against, the KDs or the LeBrons. He gonna antagonize you. He gonna get in your ear a little bit, try to throw you off the rocker.
But them great players, that don't bother them. That might bother lesser tier players. You don't play at that level. You think Dylan Brooks is the first guy to try to get up on the Kevin Durant skin?
Yeah.
I mean, think about LeBron. How he had to deal with
Lance
Stevenson blowing all in his ear, doing all this foolishness.
Yeah.
These guys used to it. Cameras called KD said, "My worst season is better than your best season."
Hey, some truth in that.
Hey, it's levels to everything, Joe. But when you're out there competing and you a talker, Dylan Brooks always been a talker.
You ain't said none of that.
He always been one that gonna antagonize you. You gonna get this work. I don't care what your seasons look like, whether it's better than my best or not. I'm gonna talk this shit.
And I think that they got by them getting traded for one another pretty much. I think that's kind of, it may be a little something there.
Yeah.
Little bad blood, Joe.
Maybe
You
a
think?
little something there.
Boy, you trade for Dylan Brooks for Kevin Durant. And as much as you talk, you ain't bother them D linemen, did you, Ocho? You know who to bother? Hey, DB, come here. No, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to safety. I'm talking to you too. You're a chump too. Man, look, I love it. That's what Dylan Brooks is doing is more to get him going, himself going, than that impact. Because when you're dealing with those level of guys, that issue ain't got nothing to do with them.
Right. But if they end up meeting in the playoffs, it's gonna be some smoke. It's gonna be some smoke. Trust me.
Just under a year after tearing his right Achilles tendon in Madison Square Garden, Jayson Tatum will make his return Thursday when he and the Celtics take on the Knicks. Tatum said he's not exactly looking forward to it. Tatum said, I mean, yeah, I thought about it. I'm not like thrilled to go back to and play there. The last time I played there, obviously, it was traumatic experience for me. Obviously, I knew at some point I would have to get over that hurdle and play there again. So it's going to have to be this Thursday, but it's not like I'm thrilled about it. But it's part of it. I've decided to come back and play, so I'm not necessarily skipping certain games. I can't play back to backs right now, but I decided to come back and play, so it's just another game on the schedule. Joe, are you concerned about those type of comments? Normally, guys like, man, I was a little jittery to go back out there the first game back because I am coming back when many thought I was going to miss this regular season. But he's like, he's not looking up. It's a specific place. Normally, guys, it's not the specific place. It's like the first game. Now, if the first game was back there, his first game back, Joe, I can see it. But now you've been playing 2-3 weeks, and so I'm gonna get your point. Go ahead.
I don't think. I think he's gonna be all right, man. He's been playing great basketball since he's been back, especially over the past maybe 5 or 6 games or so. But
yes,
it's natural if you had an injury somewhere and you get back in that environment or in that same place that he's gonna think about it, Unc and Ocho. You know what I mean? Playing in Madison Square Garden, thinking like, damn, last time I was here, it's right here in this particular spot where I was laying at when I tore my Achilles. It's gonna be in the back of his mind, but I think he's gonna be just fine. He looks great from his movement and how he's been playing. He's been shooting the 3-ball better, getting to the rack. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I think he'll be. Hey, Unc, I ain't never been injured, so it's hard for me to say what he would be thinking about. Obviously, if you had an injury and you're going back to the place where the injury actually happened, I think it's in the back of your mind. But being a competitor, you really can't let it get in the way.
Yeah.
Of you actually playing and performing, at the highest level. Obviously, you want to go out there and do what you do. So I don't know, Joe, you and Unc, that y'all be better to kind of assess that.
Now that he's talking about it, I was like, it never dawned on me. Ocho, in '99, I broke my collarbone in Oakland. The next time I played in Oakland, I went 96 yards down the middle of the field and scored a touchdown against the 2000 for the Ravens.
Right.
That was my first time back there. It didn't dawn on me until now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't even dawn on me that, like, man, this is where I broke my collarbone last time I was here. It didn't cross my mind until he started I tore my Achilles in Madison Square Garden and I'm coming back. Like I said, now maybe it would have been at the forefront of my mind if my first game back would have been in Oakland. But because so much time had passed, I'm just happy to going back to Oakland. Hey, I look, and I agree with you, Joe. I think the mere fact that he's been there for 3 weeks and he's gotten better and better and better and better. I don't think he has anything. Me personally, I don't think he has anything to worry about. I think that tendon is as strong as it's going to be.
But I do think, considering that the Celtics are playing the Knicks, that's going to be a physical game, Unc and Ocho. It's going to be a playoff game. See them big wings that they got? That's why the Knicks went out and got OG. That's why the Knicks went out and got Bridges, because of what? To play against Tatum and Brown. So it's probably going to be one of the most physical games he's gonna play since his return, if we just keeping it 100. I mean, because it ain't but a couple games left. Everybody's still kind of jockeying for position. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be pretty intense.
It is. And man, when you think about it, Joe, I didn't realize until seeing Jayson Tatum stand. Jayson Tatum
that boy tall, man.
Here I was thinking all this damn time he 6'8". Nah, that mofo 6'10".
Yeah. That's the advantage, that's the advantage that they have, because you can play Tatum at the 4 and have your 5 out there. Obviously, when they had Porzingis or Al Horford, they would play him at the 4 and play one of those guys at the 5. But I won't say a totally different team, but they got different type of bigs now. obviously they got Vucevic who
Yes.
can shoot the three. He can spread the floor.
Yeah.
But the other kid, I can't. What's
Quater.
his name? Quater. I
Quater.
like him. Defender, rebounder, rim runner, lob threat, gonna play hard, and that's what they've been missing. That's what the Celtics been missing. It's gonna be a good game tomorrow.
Yeah, he is. It's gonna be tough because you know what, and you can't take anything away out of the matchup because I think the Celtics beat the Knicks during the regular season last year, and damn near the Knicks damn near swept them.
Yeah, they did. They ain't had them.
So
A big body Brunson.
yeah, they have no answer. No matter how, and think about it. No matter how big of a lead they had, Knicks would just methodically track them down.
Yeah, because even the game Tatum got hurt, I thought he was playing great, but hell, they were still losing.
Playing unbelievable.
They were losing when he got hurt.
After the Lakers lost last night, JJ Redick crawled out their entire team on Rui. He wasn't doing his job. I took his ass out. He didn't say ass out, added his ass part. On Vando, it was a confluence of things he did wrong. Damn. On Ayton, he can't catch the ball. Reddick also got on the sideline with Vando. Reddick called timeout just 16 seconds into the second quarter to sub Vando out for the game, telling Don't Connect to check in his place. Vando walked over and let him hear it. Joe, are the cracks starting to show with the Lakers?
Well, I don't want to say the cracks are starting to show. Man, you got to look at it from this standpoint. I mean, damn, you got two of your best players out, who makes the game easier for everybody else. Now, if those guys are out and you putting Vando and these guys in advantageous situations to where now they gotta do stuff offensively that they're not accustomed to doing, or basically playing both ends of the court. Like, yeah, it's gonna be some mishaps. It's gonna be some some players disgruntled because of there's not many opportunity, man. These ain't guys who you just throw the ball to and they can go get you a bucket. They play great off of your great players. You know what I mean? So now that Luka and AR is out, I mean, hell, Bron didn't play. Damn, Ocho, what y'all want us to do? What y'all want me to do?
And that's what Vando said. So hold on. No Bron, no AR, no Luka. And then you hadn't played Dalton Connect since Hammer was a hatchet. And now all of a sudden, you go 16 seconds? I just got in.
And we play.
I ran up the court.
And we playing against OKC, the best team in the damn league. They just beat us by 50 the other day.
Hey.
And now they came back and got us by 37. Go ahead, Ocho.
I say, Coach got to know, man. You got to know. Understand. Oh, know your personnel, Joe.
But
know your personnel.
You too honest. He can't be that honest. Because he ain't lie. DeAndre Ayton got the worst hands I've ever seen.
And you know what? I noticed that too, man, because I'm like, he do be missing a lot of, them little.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, I don't think that was I think for JJ, it was a situation to where he could make a point. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm gonna put my foot down. We're gonna get our ass kicked tonight, but I'm gonna chew off in these dudes' ass tonight.
But that just goes to show you. Look how those guys look. Look how those guys look. OKC look when Shea and Jalen Williams weren't playing. Look how they look. Now look how Lakers players look when they big guns don't play. Look at other teams when their big guns don't play, how they look.
Well, damn.
And y'all talk about the Lakers. Ooh, the Lakers loaded with what? With what? With what?
They got two.
How many, Joe, be honest. How many quality minutes are those guys getting up there on other contending teams?
None. I mean, for the Lakers, you just got too many key guys out. I mean, look, Marcus Smart out with Luka, Bron, and I mean, damn, what you expect?
I just expect, Joe, if I throw you the ball, you to catch it. That's all I want you to do. and don't let it go out of bounds. And the man said it was a confluence of things that he did wrong. Well, damn. Other than have his jersey tucked in and chuck it in the game, that's the only thing he seemingly did right. That what
I
JJ
mean, with
said.
them, arguably playing against the best defensive team in the league, man. These dudes they stingy. They ain't giving up nothing. OKC,
No matter who hurt.
Well, okay, I can understand that, but here's the thing, Joe. Like you said, you was in the right spot. Even I'm gonna be where I'm supposed to be. So we cut the tape on. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I can't let who we playing dictate how I play, Ocho.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be where I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. It seemingly, and I could be wrong, I could be totally off base, but JJ wasn't pleased. JJ like because the one thing about the little while that I did work with him, he's a very very serious guy, and he ain't got no problem. He gonna tell you, nah, that ain't what happened. Nope. He very meticulous with notes. I mean, he come out there and he knows like he should have. He should have been a lawyer because his notes are immaculately wrote. He's like, yes. He write the dissertation. Absolutely. I'm like, well, damn. My notes don't look nothing like this. Hell, my notes probably only I can read them.
Yeah.
Somebody get his notes, they're gonna be able to read everything because it's so. I mean,
to the T.
To the T. Pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got notes like that. So I'm just concerned about sometimes, like I said, the coach said, like my coach told me one time, say, Sean, sometimes I got to lie to them. Sometimes I got to tell them they're good when they're not.
Yeah, hey.
Sometimes I got to tell them they're doing a good job when they're not.
Hey, listen.
I mean,
think about it though. Think about it. I think with the Lakers getting embarrassed last night at home, fellas, I think that's really what set JJ off. You know, you making, brush that under the rug on the road, but when you at home in front of those Lakers, that Laker crowd,
he had to say
you
something,
got to.
Joe.
Regardless of who, just play hard. Just play hard, Joe. Joe, they quit. Joe, you do your hold on. At one point in time, the score was 42-42. I look back up, the score is 63-47.
That sounds about right. That's
no 60. Yeah, like 69-47. But anyway, I think they went on like a 20. They went on like a 23, a 25-5 or a 27-5 run.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The score was 42-42. And then they go on a 27, they go on like a 25-5 or 27-5.
Man, but listen, Lakers depleted. The OKC Thunder, they're healthy. They're fully healthy. They ready for the postseason, Unc and Ocho. They ain't playing no games.
Joe, can I just get you to play hard? Can I get you to be where you're supposed to be? If I throw you the ball, catch it. Oh, even if you miss the shot. But Joe, if I throw you the ball and it goes out of bounds, what I'm supposed to do? If you're not where you're supposed to be on defense, if we calling for a pick at the top, bro? Why I gotta go set the pick? Why I gotta keep doing that?
Because
why I gotta keep saying get over.
Them lights bright over there in LA, Joe.
And all the jokers that's been playing, they've been in the NBA a while. Rui's been in the league far too long.
Whoa. They've been in the NBA for a while.
Yes.
They ain't been in the Lakers under them type of lights and that type of pressure for a while. There's a difference. Your big guns out. Your big guns not playing.
Rui has been in those situations. Rui was on the team that went to the Western Conference Finals against Denver. Rui was in the situation when they were on the road, and he hit big shot after big shot. Joe, you remember he's hitting big shot after big shot against Memphis. He and AR damn near single-handedly won him that game. Because LeBron's like, nope, he kept beating him. Kept beating him. And then LeBron got him back when they got back to LA. LeBron said, y'all done.
Yeah.
Y'all done.
Yeah.
Bro. It's over. It's over for y'all. And he had that monster game, the last game. But I think and that's why I couldn't coach.
That's because
you got a lot.
That's because they was expecting too much from Aiden last night. Just keep it 100. I mean,
from a number one overall draft pick that's 7 foot tall, that's in a contract year. I'm expecting too much.
Yeah,
Joe.
because the guys who he typically play off of, hell, they ain't out here tonight. I ain't like Aiden can get the rebound and bring it up like a point. He got the, you know what I mean? Like,
But I gave him the ball, Joe. He gave it back to him by throwing
that's
it out
what
of
I'm saying.
bounds.
I'm saying he been playing like this, Unc, is what I'm saying. I'm saying, but the fact that you've had AR, Luka, and Braun out there, hell, that shit go by the wayside. But now that they ain't out there, now it's very glaring because
It's magnified.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything gets magnified when those guys are not there to cover it up.
So now, yeah, you gonna use him as a scapegoat. Yeah, he he say he's sick of Aiden stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an eight, can't catch the ball. And that's how it is. Sometimes, I mean, the guy been playing like poop, but you had guys to pick the poop up
There
or
you
cover it
go.
up. Now, when there's nobody there to pick it up or cover it up, you're like, well, damn, is everybody just gonna let their dog just go out here? Because I be walking, I'm like, bro, it makes me mad. The guy, hold on, you pick the poop up, put it in the bag, and then throw the bag on the ground. You should have just left it down there. I mean, how sorry, Joe? How sorry do you have to be? You pick up behind your dog, and then instead of carrying it and putting it in the trash can at your home, you throw the bag on the ground with the poop in it.
Hey, that's why I walk my dog at night. I don't take that dump. We're gonna let's go.
Come on, Joe. Joe, see, Joe, get some bags to pick it up. Come on, Joe, don't be that guy.
Hey,
Oh my goodness.
hey, that's why I walk my dog at night, Ocho. Hey.
You don't pick up after
Hey,
the dog,
listen,
Joe?
I ain't got no bag or nothing, man. We just out there.
Get the bag,
Huh?
Joe. Joe, come on, Joe.
Man, that man be dropping some
Be
loads.
that guy,
huh?
Joe. Joe,
You know the master. I know you done.
I've had two bull masters. I got a Borble. I got a Nikita. Yes, I got the giant size bag. And some of them sometimes it be like a Dairy Queen cone. I said, bro, get up, bro. It's about to get. Hey, if for a dog to go in front of you, that means he trusts you because that's when he's most vulnerable. That's why the dog's looking at you. People are like, well, why the dog looking at me? Because he's like, okay, you got me, right? Because you know I'm in a vulnerable position. It's just like if you on the toilet, somebody come beat the brakes off you. That's why you lock the door.
Man.
You don't want somebody to run down on your Ocho. Man, don't. Hey, just let me put my clothes on.
Hey, and don't let it be running too, boy. I'm damn sure ain't picking it up, Uncle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Hey,
no, sir.
Hey, I remember my grandma beat my brother. My brother did something, and my brother ain't have no shirt on. Granny, you gonna beat me like this? You damn right. They shut down on him. He thought he gonna put it. He thought granny gonna let him put that t-shirt on. Granny. And you know my granny had to tell him, yeah, I had to shut down on that boy ass.
Yeah.
Well, my grandma was a snitch. That's where I got it from, guys. My grandma tell it.
Yeah.
But JJ told the truth. Max Kellerman says that he would rather have Cooper Flagg over Luka Doncic coming into the NBA. I would rather have Cooper Flagg over Luka. I like his style of play. I like Luka is a better playmaker, but Luka isn't a defender. Cooper is excellent. Cooper Flagg is one of these actual that can defend 1 through 5 level players. He's an athletic, and he has a style I like, which can lead to winning in a championship. He can be the best player on a championship team. I would say he's the best teenager since LeBron. Well, that's not really going out on the limb.
Because his numbers, numbers is better his rookie year than LeBron's. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a Cooper Flagg fan. I like him. I like everything about him. He's been thrust into a situation, but man, I don't know. A lot of people don't remember when Luka first came into the league, bro. He probably was about 20 pounds slimmer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He used to go through that lane and dunk that ball. You know what I mean? He a hell of a shooter, a hell of a scorer. Obviously, he understands angles. He has a high IQ for the game. But you can't take that for granted, man. He ain't like he's 6'2", 6'3" out here now.
Let me ask you a question. If I take Cooper Flagg and I take Cooper Flagg and I put him on that Dallas team and I remove Luka, can he do what Luka was doing to the Clippers?
No.
With Kawhi PG, and all those defenders.
Mm.
See, I think some people you lose sight of just how great Luka is, and I get it. He's not the and most of the time, guys, because I think when we get guys that can score a bunch of points, you get a guy like a Kobe, you get Jordan, you get LeBron that's averaging 27, 28, and you like, man, look at they lock it down on both ends. More times than not, guys that can score a lot of points didn't play great defense.
Right.
It takes too much out of you to okay, I'm gonna go give you this work on one end. All of a sudden, I'm gonna sit in the chair and try to do what I do for 36 to 40 minutes a night.
But he wasn't.
That's
He
rare.
wasn't known for being a defensive player coming up. Luka coming into the league, like he never was known to be a stop.
What European player
There
is
you
known
go.
for defense?
There you go.
They might block some shots. AK-47 Andre
Yeah.
Korolenko would block
Ooh.
some shots, but he wasn't sitting on that
Yeah.
chair. I mean, to sit in that chair, you take it for granted. But look, I'm not saying Cooper Flagg. Like I said, I saw Cooper Flagg and I saw him coming out of Maine. But what I was impressed was when I saw them joker scrimmage against the men's national team that was taking their ass to Paris and try to get that gold medal, and what he was doing to those guys, I said, "Oh yeah, he don't have no problem in the game."
Yeah.
That's 12 or 15, well, however many players we sent over there. That's our best we got.
Yeah, he's a just.
That's Bam. That's Bam.
AD,
That's
yeah.
AD. And he giving them work.
Yeah, he's a.
Oh yeah, he gonna
Yeah,
be
he
just
adjusted
fine.
well. He got off to a rocky start to start his rookie year. But you talking about the second half of this season? Yeah, he's picked it up tremendously.
He's been balling.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
everything. He's been
So-
everything they imagined. Yeah. Yeah.
And more. But he had to grow
Yeah,
up fast.
yeah.
Because like you said, he tired of losing. Man, I ain't losing in high school. I ain't losing but a handful of games in college, and here we are. I done lost more games in a damn week than I lost my whole college career. Man, losing suck, man.
Hey, the NBA different, bro. It's a reality.
Yeah. And think about it. Even you can win. Think about this. I mean, going 62-20. 20
Damn.
you lost 20 damn games. Some of these guys lose more games than in an NBA season than they lost all the high school and all the college.
Yeah. And you don't know how a guy gonna be able to deal with that, Unc and Ocho. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That losing can break you, bro. It'll make you lose sight of where you at, how you got to where you at. You know what I mean? Like imagine being on a team, bro, and y'all only win 8-9 games out of 82. Man, you might lose a little bit of your swag. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm gonna tell you, I know I always bring this up, talking about when I first came here to Atlanta, we only won 29 games. Man, it's hard to enjoy. Outside of basketball, you don't want to go nowhere. You don't want to see nobody.
No.
You don't want to hang out. You know what I mean? That's tough.
Yeah, actually. Because guess what happens when they see you? Hell, if you was home, that's where y'all win more games. Your ass wasn't out in the club.
Hey,
That's what you get.
Hey,
I didn't go out that much. I mean, we were losing like, that's why y'all losing. Hell, all y'all in here. I'm like, well, damn, man.
hey,
We ain't supposed to have no life. I said, you know what? You're right. Let me stay we lose. Let me stay my black ass home. Let me take my ass home. We'll lose the draw. I'm going home.
Right. I swear, boy. Hey.
Go ahead, Ocho. What you want to say?
not shoot. Hey, Unc, I only had one winning season in 11 years.
Damn.
Shit, I ain't had no guy. Hey, I ain't had no choice, Joe.
So you going out regardless. Huh?
Hey, I didn't really go nowhere. I'm just saying. I show my face, but I didn't allow it to affect me and what I had.
I'm
to do
saying,
out
was
there.
it something to do in Cincinnati, Ocho? It's something to do in?
Yeah, but Cincinnati, one of the greatest cities of all time, in comparison to Atlanta and Houston. Bro.
Yeah. You saying it
Yeah,
can compete
bro.
with
No.
Atlanta and Houston?
Yes.
No, that's not what he's saying, Joe.
He lying, ain't he?
He
Nah,
sure is.
nah.
Telling a story.
Joe,
He tell
I
my grandma
promise.
she don't like when you
Yeah, you
Nah.
can't say lying, boy. Hey, telling a
Nah.
story.
fib
Nah,
it.
hey Joe, listen to me. It's
Yeah.
like that, Joe.
No, it's not.
Hey Joe, it's a hidden gem that most people don't know about unless you from there or you play there. You wouldn't understand.
ISO Speed say he from Cincinnati, and he say the women terrible. Now that's what he's saying. He from there.
Speed ain't say that.
Y'all excuse me for a minute.
You gonna get you?
Hey,
Gonna get
hey,
you?
hey, you see
Look at that. Look at he got
What's
that
You see
that?
little
my
pony
glass?
hat.
You see my glass, Unc? I know y'all probably
Yeah.
ain't got nothing in front of y'all. Unc look like he on the road somewhere. Yeah,
I'm
but
on the road. I'm on the
uh,
road, but I'll be back. I'll be back soon. I'll be in the
hey,
eight pretty soon.
your girl, she seen my lady at the gym, and
Yeah, Shelly.
Shelly, and she
She dropped the
she
glasses off
said
to
make
her.
sure Joe get these glasses, and I said it's what better time for me to put. I'm a toaster, y'all. I know y'all ain't got nothing going on, but
What you drinking, Joe?
Hey Joe, let me tell you how you need to take it. Hey, get you some. I put some ginger ale in there. I don't know if you've ever had it with ginger ale.
yeah,
It's real
okay.
nice, Joe.
Hey, Unc, you know we only to use ginger ale when we sick.
I know. Like my grandma said, get some ginger ale. Ready, you do know I'm like running 104 fever. You know, yeah, she got everything going on. Hey, but you know the more people you get sick, you just need to go boo boo. Huh? What boo boo got to do with me sick? And my stomach ain't hurt. Go boo boo. Oh, what is that, Ready? But
Yeah.
okay. Brian Win or Joe, let me know, and Ocho, let me know what you think about this. Brian Windhorst said he would take Ant-Man over KD for the playoffs, and it's not close. We're not talking historically. We're talking for the 2026 playoffs. I think Ant-Man, I don't even think it's a debate. Durant has won one playoff series since he left Golden State. Ant-Man has won 4 series in the last 2 years. Joe,
Boy,
you got
that's a
Ant
good
or you got
that's a good
KD?
argument. Unc and Ocho.
And it's closer than you think. And like he said, we're not talking about historically. We're
Right.
talking about
Yeah,
right now. He says Kevin Durant has won one playoff series.
yeah. I
One.
like, and I'm. Hey, listen, man. I love both of those guys' game. I think the way Ant-Man competes, he let it be
Uh-huh.
known. Yeah. I'm out here to kick LeBron ass. I'm out here to kick KD ass. I'm out here. I'm going at these boys.
Yeah.
Y'all hear what he told Obama?
Yeah.
Talking about y'all better watch out. Yeah, I'm a bad boy, huh? Man, you got hey,
Yep.
you gotta love that, bro. You gotta love that. And
Gotta
not only that,
respect
he
it.
goes out there and backs it up. He plays hard
Yep.
defensively. He guards, and then he can take over a game. I can see where Brian. I can see where he's at on this.
Yeah. It's not as far fetched as people think.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing is that people look at it historically and they look at the time with Kevin Durant at Golden State, and KD is a bad boy. Don't get me wrong. But until there's this perception, be it true or imagined, that KD in the postseason hasn't enjoyed a level of success outside of Golden State, be it true or
Yeah,
imagined. But the facts line up.
I think.
Remember, he got swept he got swept in the Nets. The Nets got swept by Boston.
Yeah,
He got swept in Phoenix.
yeah.
Hey, Unc, look what he was playing with though. That's not even
That ain't
fair, Unc.
conjecture. Oh, whoa. See? You see what they did? When have they ever said that about
That's not.
LeBron? Do they ever say, look what LeBron
But,
was playing with,
but,
Joe? What they say?
but we talk about Ant-Man and KD.
Yes.
But
You
look at
make it
look at
seem
what look look at
what
what
Ant-Man
look
got?
wait look what Ant-Man got.
Yes. You do realize that KD got swept with Kyrie. Was Kyrie any good?
Absolutely.
What about Devin Booker? Devin Booker any good? Okay. Now be careful now. Joe, I'm just asking. I don't know. Joe the basketball aficionado. So we got to have somebody that's great and everything. You the soccer guy. That's you. Ocho, come to soccer.
Yeah.
Ocho the guy. Basketball, we go to Joe. Joe, is Kyrie
Yeah,
any good?
he's some good. Y'all know he's some good.
In Brooklyn, they got swept. Boston swept them. Is Devin Booker
Yes,
any good?
Yes, you talking all NBA players.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the most disheartening thing when it comes to fans and people who speak on the game of basketball, especially
No, stop it. Stop it. No, 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 no.
hold
When,
on. Dealing
no, I'm not. I'm still go ahead. I'm gonna let you
deal,
finish your point, but I just saw something come up.
dealing with
Go ahead.
Katie is that
Yeah,
they lost to the Warriors and then he went and joined them.
I
And
said the same thing. I think that's
people
what
have a
people.
hard time respecting that. Although
Yes. He was up 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. You was up 3-1. You supposed to put them boys away. But although he didn't go to the Warriors and piggyback, I mean, hell, he still led him. He was the MVP of them 2 championships.
He was the Finals MVP twice. What you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He was the Finals MVP. If it wasn't for him, hell, they wouldn't win.
No, he wasn't no passenger. People need to stop saying that he was a passenger. Kevin Durant was not no damn passenger.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Bron was at his apex then, boy. Hey, listen, that's the only player you probably could have went and got that was gonna get you.
That was the only one, and that's why they went and got him.
Because he was giving.
There's no way that team, that 73-9 team, after LeBron walked them down 3-1, they were psychologically done. Kyrie was at his apex. They had no answer. They had no answer for Kyrie. They had no answer for LeBron. It was over. They had to go get a neutralizer, and Kevin Durant was it. Now, y'all said Kyrie was hurt, and no. James Harden was gone. Kyrie was not hurt when they got swept by the Celtics. Don't do that now. Kevin Durant is great. He's historically great. But the facts of the matter is the facts of the matter. It's kind of like y'all have revisionist history and y'all try to blend everything together. Don't do that. They got swept. Boston swept them. Then he went to Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just saying. So it's not as far out of the realm of possibility. I can see why Brian Windhorst said what he said. Man, and you wouldn't be wrong if you disagree.
Right now.
If you agree.
Yeah, right now, it's a lot of people who would take Ant-Man over KD right now.
Yeah. I just think, you know what, Joe, and I could be wrong, and I want you to eliminate what you think. It seems like as a player gets older, even though if he gives you the same numbers that he once gave you, they don't impact the game like they once did. The numbers don't.
I think although KD, he's forever going to be an efficient scorer. He makes it look easy. But there was once upon a time where I ain't saying he was, an all defensive player, but he was blocking shots. He would play some defense. Unc and Ocho. I mean, hell, he's 7 foot. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I just,
especially in Golden State, he was doing a lot of real protecting in Golden State.
Yeah, he was. I think now, he just got that thing cruise control on offense to where, you know what, I'm gonna give y'all 25 to 28 a night. I'm gonna give you a few rebounds, few dimes. But for the most part, at 37 years old, he'll bucket still.
Yeah, he's still giving you 20, 23, 24 points a night, 20, 25 points a night, and he's still shooting in the 50s.
He just need them young bucks to do the bulk of the heavy lifting. Meaning defensively, rebounding.
Yes. His thing was in Golden State, he was a tremendous help defender. Like you said, he was 7 foot tall. What 7 footer be sitting in a chair? And he's not Elijah Wan. That's not what he's not a David. He's not that type of defender. He's just not. But he did what they asked him to do. He did very well.
Yeah, he did.
But this notion that Kevin Durant, he went to Golden State and kicked. No, he didn't kick. Hey, had he not gone to Golden State, they're not winning no 2 more championships. They're not winning those back-to-back championships in 17 and 18. That ain't happening. And if he doesn't get hurt, they don't win back-to-back. They win 3-peat.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. Toronto not beating them. Not if KD healthy.
Boy, it was serious. It's hard when because offensively, he just had too much firepower. You couldn't double nobody. You just kind of had to live with it. Because, look, I played against them guys in the playoff series when I was in Utah, the Warriors, on their first championship run. We played against them in the second round.
Boy, we're getting to it, Joe.
They smoked y'all, Joe?
What you mean? Like a blunt? Huh?
Man, they was on that pack. They was on that pack.
Listen, hold on. First off, they swept their first round series, so they had been waiting 10 days. We won 7 games against the Clippers, and we won game 7. We had 1 day of rest, and then we had to play. Shit, man, they toe off in us. There wasn't nothing we can do with them, boy. Well, I know.
Look, I think once KD a point guard, I think that's what they're missing this year. And guess what? It's going to get harder and harder for these older guys to win championships, Joe. This league is getting younger and younger, and these guys are good.
That's why I think these dudes going to some way, somehow. I don't know how.
Link up.
I think Bron, KD, or Giannis, I don't know how. Two of them going to end up on the same team. Two of them going to end up on the same team. Huh? You watch what I tell you.
Yeah, they might need to do that to combat OKC and San Antonio.
What? Because OKC ain't going nowhere no time soon, partner.
None.
Yeah.
Zero. All right, it's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q and A.
That shit went fast, didn't it, man?
Hey.
You gonna try to get you some sleep tonight, huh?
Hey. Man, we only talked about basketball tonight.
What else you want to talk about?
Man, something else besides basketball.
Okay, we're going to get in these chats and we'll see. Before we get to the super chat, we got 5 video voicemail from our Discord. Let's take a listen to what the first one had to say.
What's up, Nightcap fam? What's up, Ocho, Unc, and Joe? I got 2 questions. Joe, my favorite, everybody got, Michael Jordan and Kobe, but my favorite player is Kevin Garnett. I've been watching him. I did biographies about him. I did everything growing up, so that's my favorite player. Can you give me a story, Joe, about Kevin Garnett? It don't have to be a long one, it'll be a quick one. And Unc and Ocho, you gotta cut, bench, and start Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, or Jerry Rice. Love y'all.
Man, listen.
Yo, you played against
I played against him. I played with him. I got a story when we was on the same team in Brooklyn. The man had a story every day. He had a story every day. But this particular time, we was on the road. And we had just played against OKC in OKC. And I hit a game winner that game. As KG, we leaving out the locker room, he probably about 5 steps in front of me. So as soon as I come out the locker room, Ibaka, he was right next to me as we walking. He tapped me. Ibaka was like, "Hey, you think KG will let me come work out with him in the summer?" I'm shit, he right there here. Won't you go and ask him? Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, he went up there to ask KG. He asked KG, could he work out with him in the summer? KG went off on him. Man, get your bum ass away from me. He went left on that man. I said, damn. Hey, let me tell y'all something. KG a great dude, bro. I'm talking about he the dude that you want on your team. I promise you, he gonna always have your back. But boy, if you ain't on his team, boy, he gonna treat you like something on the bottom of his shoe. Do you hear me? I'm talking about he went left on Ibaka. Ibaka was already scared to ask him. I could tell because he tried to get me to ask him. I'm like, hell no, I ain't asking. You go ask him. He's standing right there. Man, that man went left on Ibaka.
Damn, Ticket.
Oh, man.
Here's our second one. Let's take a listen to the second one.
Ocho, Iso, and Steel. Yo, what's up with y'all boys, man? Yo, bro, me and you got beef, bro. We gonna have to box, bro. Just the way Joe finna do, Ocho, you know what I'm saying, with the little, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do you just like that, I'm about 5'7". Yeah, about 5'7", about 143. You know what I'm saying? We got beef. You wonder why we got beef, bro? Because listen, bro, I ordered me a Laportier bottle. I ain't get no box, bro. They ain't send me no box with my Laportier bottle, bro. So yeah, we got beef, bro. And the Atlanta Falcons fan that was just on the other night, she got her box and I want my box. So we gonna have to box until I get my box, For real, dog.
The boxes you ordered recently, the box was the original. So there was 25,000 boxes. And the people that ordered, and I think it came out in 2021. So no, the box is not a part
Yeah,
of this.
at
They're not.
5'7", 143, Unc, he ain't got a snowball chance in hell.
No. But and nah, you ain't getting no box either. Now that I think about it, nah, hell no. No. Yeah. Yeah. Big pine box. One about 5'8". Yeah, here's our third one. Let's take a listen to the third one.
Hey Nightcap family, it is Dahlia. This is my first but not my last video chat. This message is for Ocho and Ocho only. Ocho, I'm about to be 50 years old and my son is turning 21 this year. My father is a pastor of a church and my mother is deeply in church. And I cuss in front of both of them. Why? Because I'm grown. I don't like hypocrites, and it sounds like those two on the left and right of you are very hypocritical, which explains why they be trying to exclude you from everything they do. If you look at the astrology wheel, Capricorn and Cancer are polar opposites. So, fuck what they talking about, and you raise your kids the way you see fit. My son cusses in front of me. He don't cuss at me. So that's the difference. So that's where the disrespect comes in. So keep doing what you do. Keep being amazing. You are in the center of the screen because you are the nucleus of this show. See y'all next time.
Hey,
Look,
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I mean, it's a little different. My kids probably curse when I'm not around. I know they do. Hey, I mean, they grown. Everybody in their 20s except three of them. I'm sure they do curse. They don't curse in front of me. I'm scared to curse in front of my grandma and my mama when they were here. You know, God rest their soul. My mama, Joe, she probably the best curse in the world. Right. She could put words together. I ain't even know you can have that type of combination of words that go together. But I mean, outside of that, I hear you. I appreciate the love, sis. And I'm just here. I'm just here.
I don't get into telling people how they should or shouldn't raise their kids. I grew up, my grandfather cursed, my grandmother didn't. My mom cursed, some of my uncles cursed. But I'm not grown. And even when I got grown, I'm not cussing in front of my mom. I'm not cussing in front of my grandma. I'm just not. My kids, I know they drink. They were drinking in college. I got no problem. Hey, that's not me. But they're not going to curse in front of me. I don't give a damn how grown they are. Because guess what? They're grown. But when they need money, guess where they coming, Ocho? Them grown ass coming and ask me for money. So if you grown, don't come over here.
Right.
My kid, your kids, kids. I know people, Joe, and that happens in the South. I don't know if it's happened up north, where some kids call their parents by their name, first name. Boy, what you think I'll be able to call my mama Mary, or call my grandma Mary, or call Papa? What? I mean, some people call their parents by their first name. I had cousins that called their mom and daddy by their first name. I was like, Lord, that must be really nice. But ma'am, you keep those are your kids. That's your son. You raise them how you see fit. You want to allow them to curse? Have at it. I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. I'm just telling you, yes, I curse, but my kids are not going to curse in front of me. That ain't going to happen.
Hey,
it ain't. And you know why? They got too much respect for me. They know I don't play like that. Go ahead.
Hey, I agree.
Go ahead,
Joe. My grandmother, like I said, she was a lead singer in the choir at church. She was a church-going woman. But boy, I'm talking about she could cuss with the best of them. You hear me? Look, this is why. This is why I tell y'all, man. I was in church 3-4 days out the week, man, with my grandma. You know what I mean? And look, as I got older, it wasn't nothing for me to put a couple cuss words together because I had been around her. She raised me. You know what I mean? So I already knew what was going on. Yeah. But I'm like, Unc, man, my oldest, he just turned 19. Listen, my youngest son, who's 4, he probably don't even know my real name. Oh, he called me a daddy. He don't know nothing else.
Yeah. That's but here's the bigger thing, Ocho, Joe. Why would they want to curse in front of their parents? What is so important? What do you feel you need to put such emphasis on? What is it that you feel you can't say, your point you can't make without using the curse words?
Like, it all depends on the dynamic, especially where you grew up, your surroundings, your upbringing. I mean, all that comes into play. And most of the time, when you're cursing, you're just talking. It's like similar sometimes when I curse. I don't even realize I'm cursing. It's just the way I explain things based on the circumstance or the situation I'm talking about. You know,
but you talking to me and Joe. You talking to your homeboy. You ain't talking like that in front of your mom and your grandma.
Oh, and get slapped.
You realize everything.
No.
Exactly.
No. Oh no. I know one thing. I guarantee you this, and I can stand firm on on this belief, Joe.
What's that?
You know, my mama. There's only one person that rivaled my mama when it comes to cursing and putting words together and reading somebody for filth, and that would be Miss Tia Kemp, who is also down here from Miami, which is probably why she can put words together and curse the way she do. When it's time to go off on somebody, boy, Paula Hurricane Johnson and Tia Kemp, but ain't nobody in the world seeing them when it's time to curse.
And I think when you in an environment where you're comfortable.
Yes, sir.
I don't want my kids. I've never been that comfortable in front of my grandma and my mom to curse. I don't want my kids that comfortable. You want to get out there and you want to curse, have at it. But I'm big on that. I don't ask them a whole lot. Be respectful of. I'm still dad.
Yes, sir.
That's all I ask. I know y'all. I know you're gonna be. I know when you were teenagers and when you were in your 20s and mid 20s and 30s. Now you're in your 30s. Give me. I don't ask for much. Just keep that level of respect there. There are certain things. It's just like in a relationship. There are certain things that, hey, I understand we get comfortable. We've been around each other, Joe. But I'm just saying, there's certain things I don't need to know. I don't need to see. That's all I'm saying. But ma'am, the one thing Joe and I will not do, we're not going to tell you how to. You want your son to curse? Your son is, you say 29, you about to be 50. Your son 29 or 21. I think you said 20. 21. That is your son. That's your offspring. That's your seed. No. Them three, that ain't happening. All right, here's our fourth one. Let's take a listen to what they had to say.
Yo, what up, Nightcap? This Stan, man, representing Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Okay.
Shout out for the 2 million subs.
Yeah.
Unc, one of my favorite tight ends of all time, one of my favorite football players of all time. Ocho, my guy. I used to play with you on the man. I used to call you the go-to monster because that's when you had the goals in and you was killing everything. Joe, Arkansas native. Question for you. You played in Pine Bluff twice your senior year. Once at the King Cotton Classic. Remember they had you on the brochure.
Yeah.
He got game, and then you also came and won the state championship your senior year. Can you tell me what you remember about playing in the Bluff and showing love for Arkansas? Appreciate it. Love.
Man, my senior year, bro, Unc and Ocho, we were ranked nationally. This is a public school, Little Rock Central. We were ranked like number 8, number 9 nationally. So we had a nice team. We were number 1 in the state. We played against North Little Rock, who was number 2 in the state. We split in the regular season. But the game that we lost to them during the regular season, I had pneumonia, so I didn't even get to play. So when we met them in the championship game, it was a big. That's probably our biggest rival outside of them in the team called school called Parkview. When we met them in the championship game, man, the first quarter the score was like 24-4. That's how much we've beaten them out of the first quarter. We was up 24-4. And it was bad, bro. It was bad because throughout that whole week, the news was at our school. We going at them, then they'll go to North Little Rock. Now they talking about us. So the rival, it had got
they kept building it up.
So by the time we got to the game, hell, we were ready to go. Yeah, we ended up beating them boy by I think 25-30. That's what I do remember from that. And my senior year was special, bro. It was special.
Hey, Joe.
All right. Go ahead, Joe. Okay.
Hey, you know what I'm thinking about?
Yeah.
Arkansas Pine
Yeah.
Bluff.
Yeah.
Man, we played them when I was at Langston. I just thought about that.
Y'all think y'all in the same conference as
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, man, we played Arkansas Pine Bluff when I
They
was
beat
at
y'all?
Langston. I mean, I was I can't remember. I was a rookie that year. I just remember Matthew Hatchett, who played for the Minnesota Vikings, was on the team with me back then. Quarterback Kevin Johnson and Waylon Jones. I ain't seen them boys in so long,
Man.
boy.
Yeah, they used to keep a a nice little team. I hadn't kept up with them in a while, but they normally have a decent little football team.
All right, this is our last and final one of the Discord. Let's take a listen to what they had to say.
What's up, Iso? What's up, Unc? What's up, Ocho? Man, you know you're my boy, right? Your jokes be cracking me up, man. I hope you keep coming with them, man. And just to let you know that you my boy, Ocho, that thing that happened to you when you was in high school, man, I want you to know I've been looking for him ever since, and guess what? I found him, my man. I got that Zoe back for you, my boy. I got that Zoe back for you, my boy. So you ain't ever got to worry about that again. Revenge is sweet, and I got it for you, my boy. Y'all have a great night. And Ocho, you ain't never got to worry about that Zoe again.
Man, you got people down there looking for that soda did you bad, Ocho.
Hey man, listen, man, that's way back in goddamn 1992, man. That don't make me none no more. You know, it is what it is. Hey, that's a good one, man. I appreciate that, young bull. I appreciate that, baby. I appreciate that.
Ocho, TS Car Wash Detail Service. Ocho, who was the tallest NFL person in your era?
The tallest NFL person during my time.
Ogden, 6'9.5".
What position you play?
Yeah, J.O. Yeah, big
Left tackle.
J.O. For the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
What about, wait, I'm trying to, yeah.
J.O. was the tallest one I played. J.O., Dan McGuire, Mark McGuire brother, who's quarterback of the Seahawks. He was like 6'8".
6'8"? He wasn't no good, huh?
Mm-mm. No. I ain't lying, no. No, he wasn't. Hell, what's the guy from Denver? He was like 6'7", that came after Brock Osweiler from Memphis.
Plumber?
No.
Osweiler.
No, Osweiler came from like Arizona State, something like that. Nah, but the one that came after him, what was the quarterback name, Ash? Chad, who was the quarterback in Denver after Osweiler? I can't think of his name. Paxton Lynch. Paxton Lynch was like 6'7".
Was tall?
Yeah, he like 6'7".
I ain't know. I ain't know that.
Look at, man, we about to block y'all. I'm about to block everybody. Y'all mentioned Rossini or Vrabel again. If we put it together, no, we not talking that. I don't care nothing about that.
Who?
Mike Vrabel in that situation. I don't care nothing about that, man. We ain't no gossip show here. Nothing.
Joe, what happened?
Matt Schraber, y'all better talk about Dana Rossini and Mike Vrabel. We not. Man, we don't do the tabloid. What y'all want us to say?
Man, what happened?
Nothing. You read about it tomorrow. Jay, 1984 out. Been active on here for a while. Now just using it. But Unc, Ocho Iso, love what y'all doing, and congrats on 2 million. Much love. Thank you, Jay. We appreciate that because it doesn't happen without you. All the subs, all the views, all the retweets, the downloads, the listen tos, man, we cannot thank you enough because, like I said, Nightcap success is not possible without the fans. L Pray 98, Unc Ocho, start, bench, cut. Christian Okoye, Eric Dickerson, Barry Sanders.
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy. Okoye ain't going no further.
Barry Sanders.
I'm going to start Barry.
Eric
bench
Dickerson.
ED, and Christian Okoye gone.
You know, I love the Nigerian nightmare, but come on now.
Yeah. Carson Deck, Big Three, what's up? I had to change my name. I used to go by Lab 20 Casey, subscriber since October 4th, 2023. I am 28 years old, entrepreneur. I was hoping you could give my card show a shout out. You're a 28-year-old entrepreneur. I don't know what Lab 20 Casey subscriber. I don't know what you do, bro. That would have helped if you. But I guess go check out Lab 20 Casey. He's an entrepreneur. He's 28 years old. He's an entrepreneur, and he's hoping that he gets somebody will see his card and can hire him for his services, even though we don't know what those services are.
Hey, I see it now.
Yeah.
And that's
them grown people.
Hey, man, man. Come on, I thought something. You got me thinking something serious happened.
No, ain't nothing serious happened. People just like to talk about gossip. Hey, I was like, when I saw that thing run across, when it came across, I was on social media last night. I was like, oh, okay. Good.
Hey, so many of those stories, like in one ear out the other. Next.
Exactly. I did cast chat. Can you tell a quick story about the baddest one you lost, and was it your fault? Love the show. Baddest one you lost, Ocho, was it your fault?
Wait, baddest who?
That bad, one of them 12 that you done lost.
Oh. I mean, listen. It's always
Was it your fault, man?
It's always my fault, huh? It's always my fault.
At least you can be honest. That's what I like about my homeboy.
My
homeboy gonna tell you the truth.
It's always my fault. But it's one thing about that. It's one thing about that seat on, huh, Joe? Boy, it's always another one waiting, huh? It ain't too hard to catch, especially when you got the right raw.
We all probably let a couple get by.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, hey, it's cool.
I ain't have the right line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't have a strong enough line. You know what I'm saying? I had on that. Boy, you took about he shook that hook out.
Hey, I tell you what.
What it?
For everyone I did lose, that thought I was a problem, they still going through the same shit.
Damn.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Y'all already know, man. I let it go, Y'all already know.
Yeah.
But I tried. Y'all know I tried. Y'all know y'all Unc out here was out there trying, man. I just
Yeah.
Man, hey, everybody got a vice.
Yeah. My vice is cigars.
Mine is the
I done settled down now. I'm good. Hey, Joe, I'm in a good
Yeah,
space, Joe.
me too, Ocho.
Yeah,
me too. I ain't
Joe.
gonna lie to you.
I'm in a good. Hey, huh?
Hey, me too. I'm in a good space. A nice tight space. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Oh, my bad. I'm in a good spot. Good. Woo.
Hey, I'm in a good space, Joe. I'm like really like, okay.
Yeah. We see. I mean, you that I'm proud of you, like,
Yeah.
She go get you a little food. You're like, babe, can you get me some? She can bring it back. She know what you want. I was like, damn, okay.
See, when you get a little older, you cut the chase out. You know what I mean? See, back when we probably in our 20s and 30s, out there chasing the cat. You hear me? Yeah. Y'all know what's going on.
Yeah. Look, I'm an apex. I was an apex hunter.
Hey, you want worse than me.
I know. But I was trying, you know what I'm saying, Ocho? I look. Man.
Hey, Joe. I was bad, Joe.
Hey,
I don't really talk about. I don't talk about it too much.
We ain't gotta talk about it too much. But check this out. Was it because you just got bored quick? Cause it ain't nothing like that new. You know what I'm talking about? You meet somebody new, y'all can have a good time. But when you get bored, you start to do things that you probably shouldn't do in a relationship.
And it ain't even bored, Joe. It's just the fact that I had access. I had many options.
You had many millions.
Yeah, that too. But listen, and the funny thing about it, Joe, even having the money side of it, what makes it easier in getting and having access, I still wasn't a spender.
Yeah.
That's well known. I'm not spending it, so you're not coming in and dealing with me thinking you getting all.
Yeah, you ain't have to be a spender. They know what's going on now.
Oh yeah.
You already gone.
So I mean, I
They don't
don't
wrote
know,
books
Joe.
about you.
It's something about new, except that some of the excitement, the adrenaline rush, the feeling of the unknown, the chase, being able to conquer,
There you go.
trying to jumping through those hoops that they love to pretend like, oh, I'm gonna make you work. Man, I ain't working for shit. You finna get stuff. I mean, stuff like. I mean, my no, hey, my man, no disrespect, Joe. It's like there's certain games women know who to play certain games with. Some of us have time to waste, and some
Yeah.
of us don't. You playing, okay, boom, on to the next. Like that game you playing, let him that has no options deal with that
Yeah.
bullshit. I ain't got time
But
for
you and
that.
Unc know, y'all as men, we are natural hunters. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's in our nature. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I know what you're talking about, Ocho.
I do.
I'm glad you.
But
Yeah.
Ocho,
Hey, that's the
after
old
You
me
done
though.
tame.
Joe, I done sat down, Joe.
tame that dog now.
Wait, no. I've been tamed. There's a difference.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh? Because you ain't never seen a lion or a tiger tame itself. It always has
Yeah.
a trainer.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Mhm.
It's something. It take the right
Yeah.
one.
I just,
Praise God.
after, I can't get around like I used
Yeah.
to. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get around like I used to. No, I just think for me, I look back on it, I was like, okay. And you're like, okay, how different my life would have been had I did this. And like I said, I think, Joe, you and I said this, is that I know one thing I would have done differently is that I've had the kids from
Yeah.
just one. That's what I would have done. It'd cut down a lot of headaches earlier in my
Yeah.
career. But it was just, I don't know. Like you said, you have the access and just like, it just had to
Hey.
have it. Had to have her. I
Hey.
needed it.
If you see, hey, it
Hey.
wasn't nothing. If you seen something out, you like, I got to have that.
And
Got it.
it ain't nothing to it.
Hey.
Ain't
You
nothing
complete
to
me.
it.
Yeah.
You know what, Uncle Joe, I don't think people understand how difficult it is. It is. Everyone always preaches and they talk and say all the right things, but when it really comes down to it, everything that we're taught is counterproductive to what human nature is. What it is just to be natural. I think that's why so many struggle with discipline in certain areas of life, and we always look back the simple incident that people want everybody to talk about. I mean, everyone continues to struggle in the same department, regardless of what it is you do, regardless of what corporate job you have, in all walks of life. We see the same examples keep happening over and
Yep.
over and over. Why? Because what we're trying to do and what we're taught to do is not natural. That's why everybody keeps effing up. And then, you have to put on a certain image, you have to act a certain way, but behind closed doors, what is everybody doing? The same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard, man. Joe, it's
I
hard.
know.
He ran. I was like a Kenyan runner. I ran as fast as I could, as long as I could. I'm out of gas now. I was like the legendary Keno. Can't run no more, fellas. TS Car Wash Detail Service. Unc, have you ever met Kellen Winslow? Absolutely. I met Big Kel probably around my first or second year in the league at the Super Bowl, and he was been a mentor, someone I can talk to about anything. Has great insight. Him, Ozzy, and rest his soul, Todd Christensen, because those are the guys that I saw a lot of it. Like, okay, they caught a lot of passes, big time playmakers, and that's how I envision myself. So I know Big Kel very well. Lady Ray, hey guys, I can't think of a good question tonight, so here's a joke. What do the dentists call X-rays? Toothpicks.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that.
Okay,
I like
lady.
that. That's a good one.
See you stole Ocho's joke book. It's
That's a good
Maddie.
one.
I'm glad Johnson was able to set his phone aside to engage with us for 2 hours. King Iso, can you explain how does one get to the chicken?
How does one get to the chicken? Meaning,
Yes.
meaning he got a bag. Meaning he has a array of things that he or she can do on the court. You know what I mean? Like that. When we say get to that chicken, that mean hey, it's a cookout and everybody's invited. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no stopping this here, partner. Yeah.
J 1984 out. ISO and still Unc Ocho love y'all. The most hardest people, the most hardest person y'all had to go up against for Unc and Ocho. What was the hardest you've ever been hit? Joe, who's the hardest person you ever had to
The
go
hardest
up against?
person I had to go up against.
Probably me.
Hell no. I always equated to cats who I played against in the playoffs, Unc and Ocho. You know, because in the playoffs, we know your plays, you know our plays, you know when I'm gonna get the ball, I know when you're gonna get the ball. It's about can you stop it? And bro, when we played against that Miami Heat team, bro, with Brun, D Wade, and Chris Bosh, man, them dudes was different.
But you played against Braun also, Joe, when he went back to Cleveland, and y'all was the #1 seed, right?
Who?
Were you?
Nah, I wasn't in Atlanta. I was gone then.
You was gone. Okay. Because they had won like 60 games, and they had like 4 guys in the All-Star game.
The Cleveland came here and put on a mean demonstration in the playoffs. Yeah, them boys turned Kyrie, Brun, Kevin Love. They was shooting a cover off the ball. I already know what you're talking about. Yeah, I wasn't on that team though. Nah, I wasn't on that team.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie, Brun been a handful, bro. He been a handful. I played against him a few times in the playoffs. And you know, he always had one of them games that just separate him from everybody else.
Yeah, that's LeBronto. I mean, when you name a city after a guy, LeBronto, the LeBronto Raptors. I don't know. Ocho talk about that Brian Russell hit. Yeah, I've had some hits. I mean, Brian Russell got me also. Gary Jones hit me with the Jets. Man.
You ain't see him coming?
Nope.
Them are the worst ones, ain't it, man?
Nope. Yeah. And I was running, and I cut up inside, and he was coming from inside and hit me dead in my mofo head. Split my shield like a windshield, cracked it.
Damn. It wasn't no penalty or nothing back then, was it?
Nah, hell no.
Hell no.
You hit somebody in the head? Man, please. Ask Chad, do I choose the woman that I have the strongest social connection but fading attraction, or the woman with weaker social connection but the strongest physical attraction? Choose the woman that likes you, not the woman you like.
Took me a while to learn that, Unc. Took me a while to learn that, but I did.
It does. Choose the one that likes you. Social connection. I'm trying to figure out, what does he mean, social connection? Like if they go out, if they do things,
they have a good time.
Yeah. We have a good time. We go to the movies, or we get together with family, friends, and loved ones. We can have it in black, but I'm not as attracted to her, or the one that I'm really, really strong attracted. Bro, you're not gonna spend all this time in the bed.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're a teenager, and then and at some point in time, that's gonna, bro. I'm telling you,
shit get old.
Look, you want someone that you can go out with, you can have a conversation with, and you can, I'm going to the bar, I'm going over here, and she can hold her own in a conversation, and she ain't looking for you. But man, why you left me talking to all these people? You want somebody that can hold their own, they can hold a conversation, they can stand alone with you being gone 10, 15, 20 minutes. But you also want that person that you attract, like, damn, ooh. Because I don't care about the first. I just know I'm the last.
Yeah.
That's all I say, Ocho. I don't know about the first. I don't care nothing about that. I just know, look here. Can we just sit on the couch and just watch TV? Can we find something that, you ever seen this? You ever seen this? Nah, I ain't never seen it. Let's watch it.
Hey, it's ooh, boy. Ain't nothing worse. Always out every night, out on the weekends, out on boats, turning up, popping bottles.
I hate that.
Boy.
Oh, I used to be this guy, and he did this and he did that. I said, well, where is he?
And anytime they talk about what it's always he used to do, it's always past tense, ain't it?
Yeah. I said, well, where is he?
All right.
But because you notice, guys, I don't want to speak, but I'm saying I can't recall me ever being in a relationship and saying this is what my ex used to do for me. I've never brought that up, but women are. Oh, the last ninja I was with, he yada 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 yada. Well, damn, why you leaving? He did all that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all going to Tulum and Turks and Caicos, and y'all in the Maldives. He doing this X, Y, and Z. Why are you here?
Yeah.
I'd be confused. I was confused, Ocho. Because
they know what it is.
I ain't going none of them places.
The person that's doing all that understand that you are just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, those type of dudes that do all that, right? And it's always right off the back too, Uncle Joe. It's always right off the back. They know they see you the fun girl. How do you not know that?
Hey, I hate to break it to you. He's still doing that. Just not with you. He's still doing it. He's probably over there in the Maldives right now.
The game is the game, man.
Jamaica, Cancun, or Ocho's Rios, or wherever the place they be going. I don't know where they be going, but I'm just saying.
So you just got to play. It depends on how you play it, huh, Ocho? The game is a game.
Yeah.
The game is the game. I mean, I wish someone would understand. I mean, you should know the difference when you're just a fun girl or not. I mean, you get excited about the trips. I mean, the trips are just, you take you somewhere. Obviously, it's to do what you know what. You get your little heels, you get your little purse, and then they send you on your way until it's time, until it's your turn again. And the cycle just continues to repeat itself over and over, and it really goes nowhere. But the monetary gifts is just enough to keep you. It's like giving a bird breadcrumbs.
Mm-hmm. Pigeon gonna keep coming back.
It keep coming back. And it's small stuff, get a little cash here, nice heel, nice purse, and the cycle just keeps going. Especially when it's someone that really got money on.
Yeah,
you could play that game with multiple women at a time, and they content.
Yeah, like man, I don't, bro. Ask chat. Obviously, you want somebody. It's kind of hard because we're physical creatures. Men are very, very physical. We see. We're very visual. We're very, very visual creatures. We see. Women want that mental connection. I want somebody I can sit on the couch and talk to, and he could do all this. Men like, woo, oh my God, we got a live with here. You know what I'm saying? But bro, at the end of the day, get you somebody that you can have a conversation with.
Man.
Because you ain't gonna be in the bed. You ain't gonna be in the bed that long. Jay, hey, when the knee gonna be ready so we can see y'all at the pool table. Iso, when you get on that pool table, tell Ocho to put his crown up and get that.
First off, his crown's fugazi anyway. You weren't anointed by the people. I was anointed by the people.
Hey, I was anointed by the man that sit high and look low.
Nah. Now you won. Now you won. Hey, but I like that though. If you want to put that little crown up, me and you in the game of pool, because I know you can't shoot no pool. I can tell. I can just tell you ain't got no touch.
Ocho, he said you really put that crown up?
Yeah. Wait, didn't know. What did crowd cost me $15? Hell no.
What?
Joe said that's what
I
he
want you to
want.
put it up that way.
That's the one he
When I
want.
win it, I could just put it up. I ain't never got to see you wear it again. You can never wear it again, ever. You can't go buy another one, none of that.
Okay, bet. What you want to do?
Whenever we all get together.
Yeah, I mean, we waiting on Unc. We was
That's
supposed to
okay.
been did that.
Hey, we ain't in no hurry.
Oh, I'm in a hurry because I'm ready to put belt BTA. I'm ready to put belt the ass.
I know you
me?
can't shoot.
Hey, you've been doing too much of this and not
I
enough
know you
action.
can't shoot no pool. You already know when lights, camera, action, when they come on, you already know how I perform. Oh, go on, tell
Joe, you done seen me with the lights on, Joe. You done seen me with the lights on when it comes to things that I actually do, Joe.
Hey,
Huh?
chat seen my work. Nightcap outside, chat seen my work. Do I need
You still talking
do I have to
about-
bring it back up? Do I need to remind y'all?
You ain't got to bring it back up, Joe. You ain't got to bring it back up. You ain't got to bring it back up. Junior _ Cool Cat. What's up, gang? Congrats on all the success, and we're on the road to 3 million. Which sport would you least want to be an official in?
Hockey.
Hell yeah.
Cause you mess around and punch me. Now we got the square.
Yeah. No. You got to be an official, so you're a referee.
Oh, you want to be an official?
No. What sport would you least want to be an official
Hey,
in?
you got to know how to skate.
Why you don't want to be? Yeah, you don't. I mean, why you don't want to be an official in hockey?
Breaking up fights. You got time breaking up fights?
Man, all they do once they hit the ice, break it up.
Hell, you know he can't ice skate.
Ain't nobody stepping in.
You know he can't
Huh?
ice skate.
Joe, I can skate, Joe.
You can't ice skate.
I can roller skate. I can ice skate. I can skateboard, Joe. I do all those activities, Joe.
Joe, you know how to roller skate?
Yeah.
Damn, Joe, you was in the country that had a skate.
Yeah,
rink
we
out
got a
there?
skate ring,
Joe,
man. Man, hey, look, I go to Cascade sometime out here, boy. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh, do you?
Cascade ain't nothing nice on no Sunday. You can't be out there thinking you just finna learn.
No. They didn't really skate over there.
They gonna
really
tell you
skate.
put that blink on, get your ass out, go and get up out of here.
Yeah, they be out there like roll bounce.
I got it.
Yeah, me and my I take my girls, I take my lady. We used to go. Man, at one point we were going like once a week, like for probably about 6 months straight. We kind of tape it off, but yeah.
They be getting it. They be back when they be getting it. They be out there leading with that thing.
Man, hey, when I was a kid, Unc and Ocho, my Aunt Sherry, who I was talking about, she a military lady. She used to take me and her kids skating every Sunday, bro. Like this was routine.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, best times of my life, bro.
Yeah, they used to have a skating rink in Statesboro. I just couldn't.
Couldn't do it.
Because I didn't have things that I'm good at.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to do. I don't want to take the time to try to get good at something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So everything that I did, I was good at. I'm talking about just moving. I think I'm going. But if I got to practice 4, 5, a month, 2 months, 3 months, nah, hell with that.
I can't think. I started skating, Joe. My mama, hey Joe and Unc, my mama was really, really good on them 8
Was
wheels,
she?
boy. And I'm talking about really good. She was smooth with it too. So when I got to LA, with my grandma, obviously, well, listen, you got to go live with your mom in LA. The friends of mine that I met in LA, they took me to World on Wheels. So I started skating in '97 at World on Wheels. I forgot what the session was. Obviously, World on Wheels is not there anymore. And then when I got to Cincinnati, those 4 years there, I started skating, got much better. And in Cincinnati, I think we used to go to Skate Town after every home game. I think it was called Skate Town USA. If anybody's in the chat in Cincinnati, we used to go to that session every time after every game because I think it was 17-11.
It's a workout though. That ain't that's skating, boy.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
hey,
Hey, after that game, it worked good too. Getting that soreness out. Get that soreness right up out of it so you don't feel as bad the next morning.
No, okay. And now I done got old now. I already know. Ain't nothing but another hip replacement. ACL or something like that. I ain't messing with it. Richard Wright fan, Atlanta Braves and the Angels gave us a preview of Ocho and Iso throwing hands. Pitcher went high inside with a fastball, and the batter charged the mound, both throwing hand punches and and ain't hitting Nathaniel. The pitcher
Ball
still
in
had
his
the
hand.
ball in
Yeah,
his
I
hand.
seen that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, I thought he was gonna throw it. I thought he was gonna throw it at one point. Like, man, you throw this ball, you ain't
And
never
now he
played
tried to knock him up.
in the
Yeah, he was
NBA
trying to knock
again.
Buddy upside his head with that ball.
He was trying to hit him with it. He damn sure was.
He caught him a little bit. The helmet blocked it a little bit.
Oh, Joe, this one is for you, Joe. Kaleidoscope 1. King Iso, what are your thoughts on Little Rock hoop legend Drew P. Balls calling it a career last week?
Droopy Balls? Who was that?
Drew P. Yeah, see, he tried to be funny.
He trying to be
Yeah. Drew.
That's a good one. That was funny.
Ron, for me, Iso, Ocho, do you have a relationship with your father? If not, who taught you how to be the father you are to your kids?
I had a relationship with my. I didn't really have a relationship with my pops till I was 26 years old. I was already 6 years in the NBA. He had been incarcerated in and out. You know, my childhood. I mean, hell, my junior high school games. He never was at none of them. And who taught me how to be a father? I think not having one taught me how to be one. You know what I mean? Because I think as a kid, bro, it does something to you whether you know it or not, especially a young man and a young woman, you know, if you don't have that father figure around. So, you know, when I started having kids, it was nowhere in hell I was going to let them be running around here and I ain't in their life. You feel me? Because of what I went through. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ocho?
Shoot, for me, my pops was a rolling. I'm not Rolling Stone, but pops was so he was incarcerated really my whole life, huh? He was incarcerated and he got out. By the time my pops got out, he missed everything when I was a child. As a child, all the way, I was already in New England.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Pop was, I mean, y'all be thinking I be capping. Pop was big time down here in Miami, man.
Damn.
Yeah, so he got out when I was already in New England. I flew him to a game. Obviously, grandma, mama, why you doing that? I mean, but that's my daddy, man. You know, I did want to see who he was. He passed away.
Ocho.
He passed.
Same here,
Yeah.
bro. Cause when my pops got out of prison, I done so much for him. I got him a car, got him a place to stay. And boy, there's a lot of people who from around the way did not like that. Do you hear me? I'm talking about
No?
they ain't like that because they felt he wasn't there. You know, mind you, where I'm from and where my dad from, that's literally a 7-minute drive, no more than that. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of people that talk bad about my pops behind that. But I wanted, like Ocho said, I wanted to see what type of person he was. I wanted to see his mannerisms. I want to see what type of dude he was. And I got a chance to experience that.
But my
I think
mama ain't play that, boy. Hey, Sam, you think is that stuff still on record? Like for what he went to jail for when he came out,
for sure.
even though he passed away?
Yeah.
Hey,
You probably could pull it up.
Sam Brown Sr. Somebody, I mean, I'm sure Chad, y'all good at finding stuff. Ash good at finding stuff. Sam Brown Sr. He was released in, I think, 2009, 2010 from Overtown, Miami.
He still living, Ocho?
Nah, he passed away. Yeah, he passed away. Hey, Joe, I ain't got nobody left, Joe. My pop's gone, grandma gone, my mama gone. So it just shoot, hell, it's just me
Shit,
and the
Ocho,
kids.
you ain't me and you in the same boat, partner.
You
better
you
keep
too?
paddling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I got it now. I got it. Hey, I got the ship. The ship floating now.
Man, I just talked to my uncle today. I got an uncle. He just turned 95. My dad's brother. He's the oldest. He's the only one. Not another brother made it past 55. And my dad died at 39. One of his brothers died at like 43. And the other one might have, I think he died at 49, but he might have made it to 50. He's the only one.
Damn.
He's the only one. Only one to make it. 95 years old. He's like, hey, Shannon. Because I called his wife, Margie, and she answered the phone. And I was like, I said, Margie, this is Shannon. She's like, hey, Shannon, how you doing? I said, I'm fine. And we talked for a minute. I said, Where's Unc? He's like right here. And she got to say, Richard, it's Shannon Sharpe. You know, hey, want to look like Pete? That's my dad. That's my daddy's name. But we talked for like, still got his mind. He's still sharp. I asked him how he's doing. He's like, I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna bore you. I'm doing. But for me, I don't care what my dad. I just wanted my dad because when you see people and they got their dad. My mom would come to the games. What I'm saying, to have your dad, because my dad was gonna be on the sideline. I don't know about everybody else there, but they might be on the stand. But Pete Sharp was gonna be on the sideline.
Yeah.
Because I would have did everything that I did for my mom, who was always in our lives. I'd have did exactly for my dad. He'd have got a car. He got a house. He got everything. Because at the end of the day, that's still my dad. And you don't know the reasons why somebody, chose not to be around. Sometimes that's not always their choosing.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, I don't care. You here now. That's all I care about. And I'm gonna love you. We ain't got to talk about why you weren't there. We're gonna start right here, and we going this way. We ain't finna go start here and go back. We start here and going that way.
Because I never asked those questions neither. So, I never asked why you wasn't here. Why I just enjoyed when once he got out, bro. We just kind of took off. He the one taught me how to play ping pong. You let him tell it. Oh, I was a ping pong champ down there in the joint. They couldn't mess with me. He taught me how to play ping pong, and boy, look, once I could beat him, it was a wrap.
Oh, you think?
Nice, Ocho.
Yeah, okay, we gonna see. See, ping pong was your pops. My pops thing was that goddamn pipe and scars, Joe. Hey, Unc, when he got out, he ain't want nothing. Man, I just want you to give me some pipes, some tobacco, and give me some cigar. Man, we used to go smoke. I never forget. We used to go
Prince
smoke.
Albert. So he's smoking that Prince Albert in the can, huh?
Yeah, hey, we used to go smoke at David's Cafe on 17th and Meridian. I never forget. 17th Meridian on the beach. Sit there, man. I thought there was some good time, boy. He came to a goddamn he came to a Patriots game.
Yeah.
And had to sit in that cold. No, and I ain't do shit.
He talked.
They say, man, don't you ever bring me out here to this bullshit again.
Your dad from Florida, man. He ain't been in no cold like that.
Hey,
my mom was in Chicago. My mom been in Chicago basically since she was like 20, because she first went to New York, but been in Chicago since she was 20. So my mom used to the cold.
Right.
Everybody can't go out there and sit in that damn cold in the Northeast. And I was in Green. Man, please. Took my ass out there to Green Bay like the frozen death. Man, please. Zay the Phenom, if Wemby Chef would feed him more than once a day, he would have probably played through it. Still, go Spurs, go. I don't care what you feed Wemby. Wemby ain't gonna be Wemby. Y'all see Wemby structure? Y'all see Wemby structure? How big y'all think Wemby gonna get? Wemby gonna be like Kareem.
No, okay, he gonna be like KD.
Yes.
He's gonna be like KD.
I think they see Giannis, because Giannis kind of came in like real skinny like that, and he ended up gaining all that muscle. But I don't see Wemby frame being able to gain muscle like that.
No, I don't either. Mike, what's up, Big Three? I know you were saying great players don't let trash talk bother them, but sometimes it takes them to another level. Like Iso said, think about the MJ story. Sometimes who got to BTA. Yeah. But you think you trying to get him out of his game. You getting him, making him take his game to another level. You should have left well.
You make him lock in. Yeah.
Yes. Now he out there to prove a point on you. The man kills on Iso. Watch all NFL games next season so you can stay on the show during NFL season. Man, Iso don't want to watching up with them Cowboys.
Nah, man, I be watching, but I'm gonna definitely watch my Cowboys now.
Y'all gonna take that L.
Oh, here you go.
Peyton Pleasant, Unc, Ocho Iso, being world-class athletes, who likely had many once-in-a-lifetime experience. How did you manage your time to improve on your mind?
How do we manage our time?
Yep. How did you manage, or do you manage your time to improve on your mind?
I'm gonna be honest, and this ain't no cap because I'm invested, but it's the yoga for me, bro. Like having that hour and a half to myself just to really meditate, think, and that's just on the things that maybe I got going on in life. You know what I mean? Or something I may be dealing with. That helps me out tremendously. So I do a lot of my meditating, obviously when I'm in yoga, things I'm dealing with.
Man, I used to do it, Joe. I used to take yoga 3 times a week. I used to do Pilates 3 times a week. Now it's just hard for me to turn
I
my
know.
mind off. It's just so hard for me to turn my mind off. And when I turn my mind off, I mean, I'm trying to go
Yeah,
to sleep.
you know what it is for me,
ain't gonna
Unc and
hold you.
Ocho. I like to put my body under that type of pressure on a day-to-day basis. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's a challenge for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
so
Yes.
that's it's like my daily vitamin, if you would say.
You do yoga every
I go
day?
about four days out the week. I mean, shit, it's a lot of people can't do one day out the week. Like it's challenging. You have to work your way up to get to that many days out the week, but man, it makes you stronger, bro.
Jay Andy the Don. Hey, you see who showed up for voluntary workouts the first day. Ocho had all that energy saying the coach was doing too much, calling Lamar out. And guess who showed his you know what up the first day?
He was showing
Ocho.
up regardless because it was a new regime, and he was still doing too much. Every quarterback shows up when there's a new regime. Common sense.
Dell SK1. Did KD career start in Golden State? You got to stop the hate. 4 Western Conference Finals. Um, and he was losing to teams Braun was losing to in the finals. Braun was the second super team by the time KD went to Golden State. But here's the thing. KD was up 3-1. KD was up 3-1. You, I'm not saying KD was well within his right, but it's a false equivalent. That would have been the same had Golden State beat LeBron, and then LeBron go join Golden State. What would y'all have said? See, I could see, okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, Joe, here's a better analogy. When LeBron was a free agent, who put him out of the playoffs? The
Yeah.
Boston Celtics. Now LeBron go join KD, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen
Yeah.
and Rondo. What would y'all have said?
They be talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
That's all people saying, bro. I hope y'all mad at me. Wendy, the one that said he would rather have at this present time Ant-Man over KD. I'm missing something, bro. Now, when LeBron leaves a team, do they win more or do they win less or do they win the same?
Less.
When LeBron left Miami, how were they doing? When LeBron left Cleveland, how were they doing? Asking, just curious. Just curious. But you do know, like when we have to evaluate players, you have to say things.
He got to get the strap.
When you evaluate players.
What's
Hey
that?
Joe, I feel sorry for you when we play.
I don't.
Do they realize, like, when you evaluate players, when you evaluate a player and you said, okay, X, Y, and Z, tell me the lie that I said. Kevin Durant joined the Golden State Warriors after being up 3-1 on the Golden State Warriors. He went and joined a team that had just won 73 games. They won 73 games. They beat the Bulls record, which no one thought could ever happen.
Mm-hmm.
They had a unanimous MVP. You do realize there only been one unanimous MVP in NBA history. Not Jordan, not Wilt, not Russell, not LeBron, not Shaq, not Kobe, not Bird, not Magic. One.
It's a Curry.
Steph Curry.
Mm.
So how do we evaluate that? If LeBron James would have went and joined the Boston Celtics after they knocked him out of the playoffs, y'all make it seem like he went to Miami. Do y'all realize that Miami got knocked out in the first round? Where was Cleveland? What was Cleveland doing before LeBron got there? With all those numbers, you remember now, they got Kyrie, then they got Anthony Bennett, then they got Tristan Thompson. They got Anthony Bennett and Tristan Thompson in the same draft. And then they followed up with Andrew Wiggins. Back to back to back to back. Come on, guys. Look, if you don't like LeBron, okay, I get that. You can't deny he a bad mofo. You cannot deny it. You can't. No matter how hard you try to make it out with this guy, you can say whomever. Okay, if you want to say LeBron is not a top 5, top 10, top 15, don't deny it. He a bad mofo. Wherever you want to rank him, you can say, if you want to say Kobe better than him, you want to say KD, you want to say Steph, you want to say Jordan, you want to say Mike, Bird, Magic, whomever. The likelihood of you ever see somebody doing what he did, because people, oh, he's stat padding. Well, let me ask you a question. Why other guys don't be able to pad their stats? If it's so easy. So everybody should just be able to roll out of bed and get 20 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Easy. Shit. If that's all he's ever done, so why nobody else average 28.6, 7 and 7 for a career over 23 years? If it's easy. It's easy to the casual person that hadn't played sports. It's like saying, well, anybody can catch a, okay. If anybody can catch a pass, Ocho,
why they not out there doing it?
It's harder than you think. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc. There's my partner and co-host, the Liberty City legend, the Tung Fu master, a Bengal great Pro Bowler. Pro Bowler, all pro, that is Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And you see him bobbing and weaving, getting the game on, getting the game. He's a 7-time NBA All-Star from the Atlanta Hawks, and he's a Little Rock, Arkansas native. That is Iso Joe Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And do us a favor, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you guys for your support and your continued support. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by Laportier, head over to LaportierCognac.com to purchase you a bottle. Remember, it is a premium VSOP cognac, the smoothest, best tasting VSOP cognac on the market. Compare it against others and you'll see we have the best cognac on the market. Please, please drink responsibly and stay safe. Again, I'm Unc, he's Ocho, and that is Iso. We're done for tonight, but we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining us.
Peace out.